What is up, my friends? Anthony here, 6 Scale Mafia, man. We are on episode 160. Holy crap. Tales of Darkside Saturday night. We're almost to 200, man. 40 more weeks, man. Wow. We're going to have a big show tonight, guys. We got half the panel here and another half coming. It's probably going to be a big-ass show with nothing to talk about. So it's going to be pretty awesome, man. No, I'm just kidding. We got some stuff to talk about a little bit here, but let me see what's up to everybody here today, man. CT, what's up, my friend?
What's going on, man?
It's going, man. How you doing?
Hector, Chris, Harry.
Yes, sir.
Man. Everybody's here. Yes, indeed. My man, Rock'em Chris is joining us tonight.
Rock'em Chris.
In a long time.
Yeah.
Since some people may not even have seen you, man.
Oh, I'm sure.
I know.
I'm a background character.
You are, man. But you've been doing some cool stuff, right? I mean, what you been up to?
I've kind of slowed down as far as collecting. I've been focusing more on building displays, trying to do the custom cabinets.
You have, man. You have. You've created some kind of new.
Well, I wouldn't say new. It's more. It's been done. It's just. I don't know how to explain it. It's basically what Moduspace does, which I think they make an amazing product. I don't have any issues with the product or the pricing of it, but the wait time is kind of what pushed me towards just making it myself. So,
yeah.
A lot of trial and error, a lot of mistakes were made. I had to recut, redo, try new things. But I think I got it down now. I think I got it figured out.
I think you did too, and you did a little reel on it, man, that I wanted to show some people.
Oh yeah,
tonight. Yeah, check it out, guys. The new, what is it called? The Moduspace.
The Moduspace Mega Max Plus.
The Moduspace Mega Max Plus.
Are you a collector who wants to go back to when America was great? When before owning figures you could own people? Well then, do we have the case for you. Now introducing the Moduspace Mega Max Plus. It comes in a variety of colors like black, brown, and high yellow. The case has color options too. The Moduspace Mega Max Plus, a display case fit for any person.
Yeah.
You're such a goofball, bro. Oh, gotta love it, man. It's fucking funny, man. Dude, that's huge, man. That's you laying in there.
Yeah.
It's nuts, man. I don't know if I can hear you.
And how tall are you?
Did I lose your mic?
5'11".
I don't think I can hear you.
Almost 6 feet.
You can't hear him? I hear him.
You can't.
Anybody?
You can't.
I can hear
Is it all gone? What happened?
Can you hear us?
Can you guys hear me?
Well, I don't think
I can hear. I can hear you.
What the shit? I can't hear anybody. You guys can hear everybody? I can't hear everybody. Wow, look what happened. How freaking weird is that? I play a video and now
All right, see you next week.
Well, if you guys can hear me, I just can't hear anybody on the chat.
Right.
So
Yeah, almost
how
6 feet.
awesome is that? Let me reload. Let me reload this. How fucking weird is that? Here, let me hit reload really quick. That's so weird. I'm gonna hit reload, guys. Hold on.
All right, here we go. All right.
Oh, I don't like this. Why am I up top?
Right. All right, can you hear us now?
Yeah, we're back. That's so weird.
All right.
That's pretty odd.
Crazy. So what were you saying, Chris? I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah, so 5'11", almost 6 feet.
Wow.
Huge. That's huge.
No, it's
lost my
not
chat,
even
guys. Go ahead.
Even for 6 scale. Years ago, maybe 3 or 4 years ago, NECA was doing the SDCC, and they showed off this massive 2-story, like 2-tier diorama display where they had all the street scenes on the top, and then they had the 3 sewer layers below the living room, the kitchen, and Donnie's lab for the Ninja Turtles. And the moment I saw that, I was like, that's what I'm going to do. So I figured out the measurements to have that thing go all the way across, and I have about 500 of those figures, even though I don't collect that scale anymore. It'd still be nice to have it on display. So that's specifically for some of the old stuff that I still cherish. But I'll be doing something closer to what they would call the DF120 when I start displaying my 6 scale figures.
Dude, that's gonna be awesome, man.
Wow.
And that shit was funny, by the way. So we had to show it to everybody, man. 'Cause it's a goofball, man. I will say what's up to everybody in the chat. But Harry, dude, what's up, my man? Glad to have you back.
Nothing much, man. Yeah, I just got a few new things in, courtesy of Mr. Bob and Rock.
Nice. We'll probably talk about that in just a second.
Yeah, but I got them in. Yeah.
But that's badass, man. You got some good shit in from Bob. Yeah, we'll see what's everybody's got here in a moment, but do want to say what's up to everybody. Obviously Hector too as well. I know, I'm sorry, man. Everything got all screwed up there for a second, guys. But
Okay, my wife treats me the same invisible. I'm used to it. It's all right.
but yeah, how are you doing, man, tonight, man?
Good, man. Let's do it. Let's talk some figures, show off some figures, and show off our own figure if we're at it at the same time.
Yeah, man. That sounds like a plan, man. That always sounds like it. But we got more people coming here tonight too, guys. So I do want to say what's up to everybody in the chat, man. Sorry for the technical difficulties earlier, but DK, what's up, my man? Appreciate you being here as always, man. Stephen Lawrence as well. What is good, man? Hope everybody's having a good weekend, man. Sinister, what's up, man? My man, dude. Cheers to another great Saturday night. Get your popcorn ready, yeah, my friend. Charlie Unicorn, I see you in the chat. I missed some people because my chat got screwed up, but CS Beam in the house. What's up, my friend? Uriel as well in the house here. Who else do we have, man? Amir, what's good, my friend? I see Amir in the chat. Dustin O'Neill, what is good as well, my friend? Windman 42, appreciate it, my friend, as always. I see who else we have in here. I think I saw you, Hector, do a thing, but I might have lost it because I had to reset the damn the damn chat got all screwed up, guys. But I see a lot of people in here. Charlie the Unicorn, what is up, my friend? Mike Favela also here. I see Eric as well, my friend. Everybody here. Yeah, the chat got totally screwed. Jedi Chris, what's up, my friend? I see you there, man. I see Blitz. Press X to continue. What's up, my friend? How you doing, man? Saturday night. I see Doug as well. Brian Hepburn, my friend. Guys, again, my chat got screwed, but I see a lot of you guys. 12-inch Moose Stream, my man. What's up, dude? A lot of people coming in already. Justin McFly, what's up? Love that Joker. Hell yeah, my friend. I do see S Beam though, man, celebrating 34 months, dude. Thank you so much, my friend. Saying almost 3 years. Damn, where did the time go, dude? You got me, man. I can't believe time's like flying so quickly, man. It is so crazy.
They say the older we get, it's just the quicker time goes, man.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, I guess, man. I guess, dude. It's
maybe we
nuts.
just have responsibilities, and we're just not, fucking kids in a classroom looking at the fucking clock all day, going, "I want to go home."
Yeah.
I know, right? It's so different, man. But hey, man, 12-inch Moose Stream. Speaking of, my man, dude, thank you so much, dude, for the $10 bomb, my friends, and hello, community of collectors. Obviously, sorry, I couldn't make the Diablo or D Fabio this stream. Sometimes work sucks. Tomorrow I unbox Cosplaxis Mafuma. Nice, dude. Web exclusive, and day one pre-order the Frankenstein last week, Saturday, web exclusive again, dude. Congrats, man. That was such a fun stream, dude. If you guys didn't watch it, we just did a stream with Caustic Classic, Fabio's creative director. We did that on Thursday, I think it was Thursday morning. So guys, check out the stream if you haven't already watched it. It was really insightful. Fabio's awesome, man. I have him on every 3 to 6 months, so pretty awesome, dude. Also want to give a shout out to my man Fat Batman, dude. Wishing him a happy birthday, everybody in the chat, dude. You guys all know Fat Batman, man. Old school, been around since day one.
I realized that man is young as fuck. He's like, oh man, 32 years. I'm like, whoa, wait.
I know, but it's just gotta say happy birthday, man. He's part of the family, man. So, dude, hope you have a great weekend, brother. Thank you for tuning in, man. As always. Aside from recent pickups, we'll get to that in a minute, but the man, the myth, Robert Meyer Burnett. What is up, my man? I'm just here to establish an alibi. Look at that.
It's true.
How you doing, bud?
True. I'm doing good. I'm getting an Artisan Dark Empire Luke.
Nice.
You scored it.
I did.
My man, dude. My man.
Probably because of a viewer of this show, actually.
Hey, you know what? That's fantastic news.
I know.
Congratulations.
That's fantastic news. We support everybody, my man. Rob, I don't know if you ever met Rockamon Chris. I know he's been in your chance before, but he's here hanging out. So, hey, Rob, Chris, Rob. You know everybody else, of course. Yeah, man.
I ain't gonna lie, Rob. I thought your Enterprise doodle thing right there was also a glass of water. I'm like, man, this guy's even got a glass of water for his mic.
Oh, you mean this?
Yeah, I thought it was a hanging glass of water as well.
Oh,
like a jar.
No, this is a prop replica from the Star Trek episode Cat's Paw.
Oh,
that was made by, I forget which company made this. I just thought it was funny they made it. It's recent. I got it since Comic-Con last year.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That is awesome, dude.
It's pretty cool. So this is actually the only problem with it is it's not balanced correctly, so it doesn't sit like this. It sits.
Oh, it's got like a little bit of a heater. Yeah,
that's. I don't know how they would have fixed that, but. And by the way, I got my last pack from Fan Home, so I can finally build the
D.
The D. Yeah,
the D. I like how you emphasized it. You were like the
D. I can drop in the D. Yeah, I've been, because I was getting it from Eagle Moss, and then they went out of business. And I thought, I was $1,000 into that thing, and it was going to be a half-finished Enterprise D. But then Fan Home picked it up and finished the subscription. Yes. So I got my last pack today. I don't know what I've been getting it for like 4 years. I don't know what I'm gonna do with myself.
I don't know either. Are you gonna try to finish it this year?
I don't know. I'm in the middle of various part works things. The one I'm building right now is a 1/8 scale submarine car from the Lotus Wet Nelly from The Spy Who Loved Me, the Bond film, The Spy Who Loved Me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's really, really cool. It's about 1/8 scale. It has the lights work and the propellers work, and it's very cool.
That's awesome.
So I'm 7 boxes of 12 into that, so I don't have all the parts to finish it. So
well, at least you can finish the Enterprise D, because that sucked, man. I know a lot of people that started that. I think Amir started, a couple other friends of mine.
Yeah,
and then Eagle Moss just went tits up, and we were like, okay, what do we do with all these parts?
Yeah, it was that's how I was, and then Fan Home picked it up, and I just got my last parts.
That's badass, man. Keith says he is 3 away from the Falcon being done.
They stopped. You know what? I was getting parts for that, and then they just stopped sending them to me. I got to figure out why.
Yeah, find out why. Mr. Musashi saying Fan Home is great. I think they own the DeAgostini as well. They do.
DeAgostini owns Fan Home.
Mine stopped, but it's because I stopped it. But I'm going to resume it. I have a lot of the parts already for the Mustang.
Yeah, it's that 6 scale, dude. John Wick fit that.
Dude, it's insane, dude. I built like the first 2, and then the next 10 I just kept them in their packaging. I said, I'm going to wait and then try to build it all at once one day, because I was like, where am I going to put this like half-built car forever? Until I was just going to wait for it to be done, and then I'm going to build the whole thing. So, but it is definitely cool, man. But you say you have the giant Millennium Falcon from them, similar to the Enterprise kit. That's awesome.
Yeah, the Falcon is it's just studio scale with the 4-foot model. It's a 4-foot.
Insane, bro.
So how does that work? Is it kind of like how a couple years back how Loot Crate was set up? Like
it's called Part Works, and so there's a bunch of different companies that do that. Agora does mostly cars and things, but so what they do is they send you subscribe, and they send you like 4 sets of parts every month. Like it's basically a weekly thing, but they it started really like in Japan. So I have all the part works. I started doing it with the space battleship Yamato Star Blazer ships.
There you go.
And the first one I got was the 4-foot Andromeda, which is insane. And I haven't put it all together. Then they've done 4 of those, and then I have all those. And then Captain Harlock's ship, if you know Captain Harlock, there's a 4-foot model of that, and so I have those. And then like you said, so Fan Home is they do a number of different things. They have like an ET and an Iron Man, and
Back to 1, I think they did too, right?
1,
10 scale.
yeah,
but there's no guarantee that they don't just take your money and run.
Well, they're big companies. The Fan Home, the company Eagle Moss was doing the Enterprise D, and then they just went out of business, which surprised everybody.
Big time. They were like a 40-year-old company.
Yeah, and then they were taken over by Fan Home. So if you had a subscription with Eagle Moss, they started manufacturing the parts, and they put out the rest of the Enterprise D, and that's what and the Enterprise D is probably, I don't know,
it's gonna be big, dude.
It's a big kit, but it's not a great model. Like you have to do, I think, a lot of modifications to it to make it really great. But because it's all lit up inside, but it's really cumbersome. You have to build
Yeah.
the inner frame because it's huge. It's die cast and it's really, really heavy.
Yeah, it's gonna be freaking sweet though.
I wonder if that's what Amir was working on in the Discord.
Yeah.
'Cause I remember for a while
he was working on the Enterprise D.
Really cool.
Yep.
It was insane, all the modifications he was doing as far as the paint work and stuff.
Yeah,
It's
like you
it's
kind of
really
have
cool.
to repaint the grills and the warp nacelles, but it's pretty neat.
Hell yeah. Star Crash though, my man. Happy birthday, Rob. Can't go a stream without saying happy birthday to you.
There you
Anyone
go.
who's a Star Crash fan is a friend of mine.
At
Hell
this
yeah,
rate,
dude.
Rob's like 300 years old. So.
He is.
know.
He's like a vampire, bro. It's not a day over 30. Philly, what's up, my man? Figurecraft, dude. Good day, fine gentlemen, dude. Thanks for coming through, my man, and I appreciate that as well, man. Thanks again for interviewing Fabio. Very excited for that Crow 2-pack, bro. Yeah, it's gonna be. I can't wait for it either, my friend. I
Is
can't.
that the caustic one?
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
It rain all the time.
Yeah, we
Do you have it up on their site?
Not yet.
No, but I did the interview Thursday. I didn't know if you were able to catch it. I sent you a link, but I'll show you some stuff. Yeah, it's really cool, man. Forrest, what's up, man? Well, fucking Doug, my homie Chris is streaming. Yeah, Rock'em Chris is hanging out with us.
You know what Force sounds like. Can you read that in Force's voice, please?
Well,
You can read it in
fucking
Force's voice.
Well, fucking
like
duck, man. My homie Chris is streaming.
Yep, exactly. But guys, before I get into it, as always, man, I want to talk about anything recently. Pickups, man, and I don't know who wants to go for maybe Hector. Or you have something recent here?
Recent, finally in my possession, and I think my figure of the year of 2025, because this thing is just, it's too fucking awesome.
Can I bring you up here? Let me do it this way.
Boom, there we go.
There we go.
Okay. The modern suit, Michael Keaton. I think this is my favorite Michael Keaton in my collection. It's awesome as fuck. And
But
my
we have to
favorite part-
preface that though. You had the DX09
yeah, which is right there behind me.
and then the
somewhere.
2.0 Keaton.
The 2.0, which is down there somewhere.
And now
yeah.
this one.
And now this one. It's so far it's my favorite one, man. And you know what? Speaking of the DX09, it smells like a DX09 when you first open it up. I was like, why does this smell familiar? I'm like, holy shit. Dude, yeah, this figure is awesome. The head sculpt is just amazing. I wish I would autofocus there. Fuck it, whatever. Yeah, the face plates, the head sculpt is amazing, and the Bruce Wayne head sculpt. That's right, not Vulture. Bruce Wayne head sculpt is also fucking amazing. This is great right here. So, yeah, definitely a 10 out of 10 figure for me, and I can't say anything better about it. So,
Sweet, dude.
Just-
I still need to
just
get 'em.
fell.
Oh, I was on the fence just because I have like so much 89 stuff, and then I thought, well, I guess he's got to go with the 89 because I'm not getting anything else from the Flash line,
Yeah.
So
I mean, dude, if you love Keaton Batman, I highly recommend it, man. It's awesome.
yeah, dude, I think so as well, man. I see some of you guys in the chat, man. Press X, what's up, my man? Says just got it, and it's absolutely incredible.
Yeah, buddy.
I think we got Stephen Lawrence as well, man. It's pretty incredible. Definitely figure of the year type stuff. Dude, that's awesome, man. I can't wait. Dude, Hot Toys Nightmare, though, in the house. What's up, man? I can't believe you're even saying that. I mean, I guess I can. But you're getting your fourth ATRT. Man, I saw your photo with the
Crazy.
3, bro, and I was like, 3? Holy shit. Before? That is awesome,
crazy.
dude. That is awesome, man. Holy crap, dude. John, what is up, my man? I see John in the chat, too, man. Everyday Collector. What's up, bro? I don't know why my chat's lagging, but I see you, man. The more Batman 89, the better, dude. I couldn't agree more, dude. I mean,
Yeah, man.
I want to see more, but I'm looking forward to it. Hell yeah! I didn't even notice your shirt, dude. That's awesome.
It's a mock-up of the Death Proof.
It is. Holy shit! Yeah, look at that.
Cool.
That is
Yeah,
really
man.
cool, man. Dude, that's
Got
awesome.
Penguin and Joker up here.
Hell yeah, man. That's badass. But I agree, John, man. Of course, dude. 89 is the GOAT, dude. But I know CT, you got some stuff in too, yeah. I think you're muted.
Nope.
I did, man. I only got one figure, and I got. Let me just go over here. Sabine Wren.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, let me see if I can bang.
Oh yeah, nice. That's Sabine, right?
Yep.
Nice, man.
Very
Yeah,
cool.
USB with the saber. I'm going without the sculpt. I forget what the cat is, a cat or whatever. But yeah, all the Ahsoka figures are starting to roll in. About time.
That's Chris. What's up, Mario? Mario coming in. Sorry, go ahead, CT.
Yeah, so that was it. Ordered a lockdown, a couple of things. I put my order in for that Mr. Freeze figure.
Yeah.
Also, that Doctor Doom figure that we were talking about last time. That thing went on low stock, the special edition version of that. So I locked that in, and man, I'm psyched to say that I locked down that Speed Racer, that Mark V from.
Oh
Tomashi
yeah, I gotta
Nation.
get that because that's not sold out.
Yeah.
Is it? Or is it?
Yeah, that is a nice piece. It's
Is it sold
one-
out though, or is that what you're saying, Rob? I don't know.
No, if it isn't, I really want to get that.
No, it just went up. It just
Yeah.
went up, but it is
Beautiful.
it's a nice piece. I don't want to let that get by me, but yeah, very excited for that.
Dude,
So,
hell
that's it.
yeah.
What's going on?
Dude, those
over there?
sabers are getting brighter and brighter each release, man. That's good
I
shit.
love them.
Yeah,
I
this
love
one is
them.
pretty bright. Yeah.
You know, I know some people were complaining they wanted them a bit brighter, but I mean, I've got so many.
That's
I
great
think
right
they're
there.
okay.
Look at that
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, that looks really good, dude. So you're happy with that then? I mean, it's a pretty solid figure.
Yeah, it just came in. I haven't done too much, but yeah, it posed up nice. Like you guys said, the saber is nice and bright. Basic
Yeah.
Mandalorian figure. Yep,
Yeah, looks good, man.
head
Looks
sculpt
good.
looks great.
Dylan's in the chat. What's up, my man? Loath Cat. See, only true Star Wars fans would know that.
That's it.
Oh yeah, sculpt looks good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a little too
Wise.
bright.
Yeah.
I mean, the
I'm burning
promo
it.
shots looked fantastic. So, do you think she holds up to the promo shots?
Oh yeah, the sculpt's
Yeah.
awesome. But that's always the problem with these the clones and the Mandalorians. It's like helmet, no helmet, and her helmet
Yeah.
looks pretty cool. And the only one I'm going to go without the helmet is Bo-Katan. Everyone else has got the helmets on, so we're going to stick with that for now. I'll mix it up later if I get bored.
Yeah, no, I feel you. Dude, that is pretty dope. But other than that, that's this week's pickups then for you, right?
That's it, man. I've got a couple things coming in tomorrow, but that'll be too late.
Yeah, a little too late. But that's okay. Hell yeah. And I know Harry though, my man.
Yes, sir.
You got
Yeah,
the
I
same
got
thing
it.
too, and others as well.
I did get the same thing. I got my Sabine Renin as well here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love the body that they went with. She's got double jointed knees, double jointed elbows. They should have went with that with Bo-Katan and armor. I don't know why they didn't. So I'm very, very happy that they fixed that issue. Yeah, lightsaber is super bright. Head sculpt's great. Yeah, pretty happy with her.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah, she
That
poses
is
really
badass.
nice. Yeah. And also, yeah, courtesy of Mr. Bob Dylan and Rock'n'Man Chris, I got these two guys. Oh man, they're
That's
some of the
Johnson and
coolest-
Johnson.
Johnson and Tyler, I believe.
Yeah.
Tyler Johnson, yeah. But yeah, these are some of
Johnson
the
and
coolest designs I've ever seen on a figure. Yeah, they just look like.
Is that
they
the
gave me, like-
Wandering Earth line, or is that the movie?
No, the
Is it the
movie is
other
called Warriors of Future.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah. The other one was, I
Yeah.
think, Damn Toys did those. I think.
Yeah,
Um,
so
I have
these
the,
guys give me like
I have the Wandering Earth figures.
Oh, you have the
yeah,
okay,
those are
that's
cool
what
too. Yeah,
Okay.
but yeah, these guys give me like kind of like Killzone vibe a little bit. So I'm like,
Yeah.
damn.
Yeah,
Those
PlayStation game.
Those are Hot Toys, right?
Yeah, these are Hot
Mhm.
Toys. Yep, yep.
Yeah.
And yeah, Mr. Bob Dylan, sir, thank you so much. Yeah, he hit me up. He was
badass.
like, "Hey man, have you seen that one random Chinese movie?" I'm like, "Yes, I've seen that random Chinese movie."
It's on Netflix.
Yes, it is. So he was like, "You want them?" I'm like, "Yeah."
Hell
So-
yeah, dude, they look great,
Yeah.
and they light up, dude. You can
They do
USB
light
hack
up.
them
Yeah,
too.
they do light up. Yeah,
if you
the
want.
light's a little weak. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong, but yeah, they're pretty weak. They don't light up too bright.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's fine. You know, they're still
Yeah.
cool. So
No, they still look cool and they're unique, man. You know,
Yeah,
like I said,
they're
Hot Toys
awesome,
doing
man.
kind of like a movie one-off like that's really cool.
exactly. Yeah.
Speaking of movies, man, movie canon. What's up, my man? Thanks for coming tonight, my friend. Appreciate it. Yeah, dude, that's very cool, man.
And I got this in a few weeks ago, but I didn't show you guys. But it's
you got something else, huh?
the Bat Cycle here.
Oh yeah, so
man.
That looks really great.
Yeah, this thing's badass,
dude.
Like I love the fact that it just looks like a Blade Runner / like cyberpunk vehicle. Like,
Yeah.
just used for like anything else, so it doesn't have to be Batman.
Right,
Yeah.
photos, right? You can.
Did you just get the
Yeah,
light
yeah.
and not the figure?
Yeah, I didn't get the figure. I thought I would just throw the Nightmare Batman on there. It'll look pretty cool.
The design of it to me is similar to the Batwing from Batman versus Superman. There's some aesthetics to it that kind of resemble that.
Yep.
Like the back end, I really like the way they did the back end of it.
Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, Batfleck, I feel like got the best, to me at least, the best stuff.
He should have got his own movie.
Love that
He should have got his own movie.
I know.
Yeah,
I thought about getting it too, because I know Hector. I think you got it right. And I know CT got it as well. And Rockman, Chris, you did his too. I think, right?
No, I passed on this one.
Oh, you passed. I thought you might.
I didn't have a choice. I didn't have a choice. I had to pass.
No.
Yeah, I just couldn't do it.
Yeah, I feel you, man. There's too much shit coming out, man. I'll say Acid for Blood though, dude. Thanks so much, man. Celebrating 16 months of channel membership, dude. Thank you as always, my man. Hey guys, hope everyone is well, dude. Yeah, man, we're having a great Saturday night, man. I know a couple guys more in the chat, dude, popping in, so I appreciate you guys coming in, man. Women 42, I enjoyed Warriors of Future as a film. I haven't watched it, man. I'm gonna have to check it out. Yeah.
It was supposed to be like a high budget, like Avengers type of level for, I believe, Hong Kong. And you can see it. Yeah, the budget is there.
You can see it. Okay,
the
I'm gonna
action
have to check it
sequence is
out.
Crazy. Yeah, it's cool.
Shit, yeah, dude. Hell yeah. All right. Well, I don't know if anybody else has anything, but I guess I can briefly show you guys, man. I got my, since we're talking about caustic plastic, Colonel Braddock's in from Missing in Action. Chuck Norris, man, if you guys want to see him. What a fantastic figure, dude. Look at this dude.
Good, yeah. Look at that skull.
Yeah. And he has so much stuff, dude. So much detail on this guy. Probably doing some photos next week, but man, what an 80s icon, dude. It's Chuck Norris, man.
Yeah, dude.
You know. So, but this is a great figure. He's got a lot of stuff. I got the exclusive, so there's like a ton of accessories with him, man. Ton of, you know, armaments and whatnot. But he's really freaking cool, man. Let me see if I can.
You know what photo you got to do with that, right? You got to get him coming out of the fucking water,
dude. If I can do that,
Can you do that?
that would be super fun, man. So I did pick that one up, and I got the Stallone Shop Rocky here. You know, last year I got the Lone Shark, and this one's the Underdog, if you guys remember Rocky. But yeah, this one's from the Stallone Legacy collection. He comes with the. I didn't get the exclusive with the butcher because he's got the cow. I didn't need the room, but you do get the steps, you know,
Nice.
and you can place them either way. And then, you know, they have different swap out nameplates here, but super badass. Oh, I just dropped Chuck. Oh, no.
The Missing in Action, man. You got to see Missing in Action.
Yeah,
3.
you guys got to watch that, man. But these are cool, man. So I'm super excited to, you know, have more of my type of stuff in the collection. You know, I like all the old school movies and shit, you guys know. So it's really cool to have those, man. But I don't know if either of you guys got anything else in this week. I don't know, Rob, did you perhaps grab anything or?
Nope. No, not figures, not figure wise.
No.
I just put the down payment on the Artisan Dark Empire Luke.
Nice. Oh, that's right. Okay.
Because
cool.
they're accepting payments. So
Yeah.
So hopefully it'll come out
Started
relatively
paying
soon.
too. Yeah.
Now I
Hell
have to get the Mold King. Mold King is like the Chinese Lego ripoff, and they make the Star Destroyer from Dark Empire. So
Okay. Yeah.
I have to get the Mold King. Whatever.
Dude, that's gonna be awesome, man. That's gonna be cool, man. Yeah, guys, this is Chuck Norris. I see you guys in the chat, man. It's really good, man. And dude, thanks, Kenny. Yeah, they're pretty awesome, dude. Which is really cool. I think Ben Thomas also in here. I think I saw your name, man, my friend. My chat's all crazy right now, but Ben Thomas, what's up, my man? I know you're here. Appreciate you coming through.
I
As
was
always,
super
my
excited
dude.
when I first saw that missing in action figure, man. That was right up my alley. I grew up with those movies. Didn't really care for the second one. The third one to me is still the best out of the trilogy. If you haven't seen the third Missing in Action, that's the one to see. That movie has so much heart, I would say. It's got the best story.
Is
Hell
the
yeah.
subtitle to part 3 Missing in Action 3 still missing?
Well, it's weird because the second movie is like a prequel to the first. It like goes back in time to when everything went down. It kind of elaborates on what he went through in the first film.
Ooh.
The third one is where he finds out he has a kid in Vietnam, and then he has to go back and try to get him out.
Oh wow. Okay.
It's worth it really is an enjoyable, like, classic cheesy 80s flick.
Fun for the family.
Right on. Well, listen, guys. I got a couple more things to do real quick. But Figurecraft, dude, that's an awesome idea, man. Having Chuck come out of the water to use a lake background on your screen and grab a mirror and a line on the bottom, dude. I'm gonna try that, bro. I'm gonna try that.
That's a very interesting idea.
Yeah, that sounds really cool, my man. But back to back here, man. We got a full panel tonight, man. Leo, what is up, my dude?
Building.
How
What's
are
going
you,
on
my
with you,
friend?
brother?
What's going on, man? I
Yes,
haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah, man. What's going on, brother?
Been a
I
while.
see you every day. Every
Hell
single
yeah.
day. I'm
Yeah.
back to watching because you're back, so that's why I basically go back. To
Actually, I'm
watch.
having more fun. You know, just being there for an
Good.
hour. It's in and out.
Good.
It's great.
Mhm.
Good,
Great.
good. That's so when you out, I get out. I'm just
That's
being
awesome.
I'm just being 100% real, bro. I get in and get out. As soon as you out, I'm out.
Hell
But
yeah.
nah, man. Yeah,
That's
yeah,
good,
good to see
man.
everybody, man. I'm
Yeah,
just back
bro.
in
I'm
the
glad
house.
you're here, man. And brother Cousins,
Oh,
my man.
shit.
What's up,
Hey,
dude?
what's up? Hey.
I know. What's
Hey,
good? We got
what's
a full panel, man. I don't know if you guys ever met Brockamon Chris in the flesh, but he's here tonight with us,
Dude, we
man.
got
Nah.
Rockamon in the house. What's up,
Yeah, my
brother?
man.
What's up, brother?
How's
What's
it going,
up?
gentlemen?
So good. It's
Absolutely.
good to see you, man.
Absolutely, bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I don't know how this is gonna work. I'm gonna click this button. Oh wow, cool, cool.
Okay.
We were doing some recent pickups, so I'm gonna put Jay right there because I just saw you had something recent.
Oh, shit. Oh, yeah. I
Yeah, you try to hide it, but I see it. There it is.
John Wick. Got John Wick. That's that Wick. Got that
Yeah.
John Wick. Love it. I'm playing with some.
Got that
of those-
WMD. Reminded me of The Wire with the way you said that shit, dude.
You stupid.
Hell yeah.
Got that Wick. Got that Wick.
Got that wig.
I also got Sabine over here, so
Oh, number 3. All right.
Yeah, she just showed up today.
Oh, you as well. Okay, because yeah, CT and
Yeah,
Harry
it's
just
a
showed her off.
shitload of shit that just showed up today, bro. Like,
Wow.
bro.
what about the Batman, the Flash Batman and Bat-Cycle showed up earlier in the week.
Nice.
that box is
I don't care
big
what
as
anybody
shit.
says, bro. Like, they can talk ish about that a lot if they want. Bro, that's an amazing piece, bro. I don't care what people say. That bike is incredible. If you swap out the faceplate, because you can actually swap out the faceplate with the tactical suit Batman, and it looks
For real?
incredible. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I did it.
All right, I'll
I
see you
did
all
it.
next week. Bye. I gotta go.
Because yeah, you got the bike, but you didn't get the Batman, right, Hector?
No, I got the Batman. He's right there.
Oh, you did. Oh, you did get. Okay, I'm sorry, man. I got so
I'm the only
confused,
one
man.
that didn't get the Batman.
You
Okay,
can
Harry.
use the tactical suit. If you use the tactical suit faceplate, now the thing is, you got to fit it. I use like a bit of glue tack to kind of just fit it in, but it works perfectly fine, bro, and it looks better. It takes the figure to like a new height. So I did that. So I got that in. Sabine, the modern suit Batman,
Nice.
Lord Star Killer.
Oh, wow.
Man, a couple of things, bro. Like just a lot of stuff just
What a
came
haul.
through. Yeah, like it just came through this week. So it just took a while to get here, but yeah, it was pretty good. I was kind of nervous today though, because I'm like, nothing usually gets here on Saturday and Toya's here. So I was like, let me sneak, wait till she gets to the shower. And then I just went outside and
Just
grabbed
kind of
it,
bring it all in. Like,
brought it in the house. So yeah, man. She ain't
Oh,
watching
wow,
right now
man.
anyway, so, yeah, it's cool.
Dude, Layout, did you get the 2.0 89 Keaton, or do you have the DX09?
What, the 2.0 89?
Yeah.
I have the 2. Well, what you mean for 89?
So,
Well, I have the
okay,
89
so, 'cause we're-
and the modern suit.
Okay, because since we're talking faceplates, what I did was, this is the 2.0, but I used sticky tack to put a DX09 faceplate on there.
in
Oh.
this one. Okay.
Okay.
Is
Yeah.
the DX09 faceplate better than the 2.0?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, it looks
Interesting.
more like Keaton from the DX.
Oh, hold on, let me
Yeah.
full screen you
Wow.
real quick.
Yeah, I didn't actually have the original, and I didn't get a chance to get it, but I just figured because the way I have him on top
Looks
of the
good, dude.
Batmobile, it's like a side profile, so you're not really gonna look at him head on. So it didn't.
Yeah,
really
that could
matter.
work. Yeah, totally.
Yeah. But the modern
Yeah.
suit, the modern suit head sculpt is one of the best head sculpts I've seen in a
legit.
while, man. It's incredible.
Yeah, it looks great. That's one I definitely want to
Yeah,
get, dude.
yeah.
Jay, though, how you feeling about that? Did you have John Wick 2? I don't remember.
I had John
Thought
Wick
you
2. Yeah, I had it years ago, and actually, the funny thing is, I sold that in Daredevil like on the same day to get the in 2019 to get the '89 Batmobile, the Hot Toys one back then, which was my first purchase from Toys Wonderland. It was just strange, all the way back then. But yeah, this Wick is way better than than John Wick 2. This one is just, this is great. It's funny, when I pulled it out the box and I looked at the sculpt and how his mouth was open, I was like, what the fuck? I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna like it. And then when I pulled it out and I started posing it, I was like, yo, okay, this looks a lot like
It actually works.
It
The
works.
tailoring.
The tailoring is dope.
Some of the
Like,
best
look at-
tailoring Hot Toys has done.
Dude, I would
totally
see. I would
agree.
agree.
Totally agree.
I'm assuming I'm agreeing with you, and the reason I say that is because I picked up Kane. I don't have John Wick yet, and when I got Kane, that was the first thing I thought of as well. I was like, wow, the tailoring is like really good on this fucking.
Yeah, the
Kane.
tailoring is incredible, bro.
So I was like, John Wick's probably got to be the same.
Yeah, he's great, man. He looks.
Yeah,
good.
he'll be. Yeah.
He looks good. He looks good. I do kind of wanna get his hair rooted. I don't know why. I'm just on that. Bob Dylan
It looks
knows.
good, bro.
Bob
Hey,
Dylan
look, I've
knows.
got, dude. Yeah, I'm telling you, bro.
Dylan's photos are like crack cocaine.
Yeah.
Seriously.
You look at that stuff
Seriously.
and you just want to hit. a hair
Right? You're like,
on your
dude, I
figures.
need to-
Absolutely.
That's what I
Yeah.
want.
Yeah, because I've been.
I want a hit of
you-
gummy bears. That's what I want. Thanks.
It really depends on who you go to. Obviously, if you shout out
Rob,
to Tina,
you are-
Tina does some good roots, but there's others as well. man.
What's that?
Rob, you're my brother, bro. Because I just pulled out some gummies, same bag, just like a couple,
Dude,
right
these
before I
are
got
the
on
only
stream.
gummy bears. I cannot.
Those
eat
are
them.
the
Oh,
only,
Aribo!
dude.
Yeah,
That is the only ones that matter.
the
Seriously,
only
Yeah.
one. No other people are always trying to give me other gummy bears. I'm like, no.
No, those are the only ones.
I was thinking.
man.
I was thinking a different type of gummies.
I was
like,
thinking
oh, shit, we're
too.
on
I
this
thought,
fucking
oh,
stream.
Jack is partaking this evening.
No,
That's some
no.
good gummies.
No.
But those are good too, man. Those are good too, dude.
Harbo,
I'm
kids love
glad
it,
you
though.
picked that up, Jay. That's badass. I'm on the fence because remember when John Wick 2 went up for PO, I didn't like the way he looked, so I did, and then we
looks
never
good,
got a
bro.
John Wick 3, and
He
then
looks good, bro. It's worth getting, bro. It really is. It's definitely worth getting. And then I got Sabine over here. I haven't even opened Sabine yet, so I can't wait to get that. And I did not get it from Sideshow. I got it from both of these from my local comic shop because
Don't hate the player, Charlie. Hate the game.
That's right, man. Hell yeah, man.
I'm
That
on a
is-
hunt. I'm on a hunt for the Norman Osborn Iron Man.
Wait,
Oh,
well,
I know
okay,
somebody.
so-
I know
so-
somebody that's selling it. Yeah.
Okay, I was
You?
gonna say me too. One of my buddies in the
Hook me up.
Discord.
Do they have it?
I don't
already?
think he canceled his PO yet, but
Same
one of
here.
us got you probably. One of us got you, me or Jay.
I want it bad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
willingly.
How
We'll
bad?
take it. All right.
Yeah.
We'll make
I
sure
I
you
think
get
Sean-
it.
Sean. I think
McCoy, buddy.
Sean is selling it. Yeah, I think Sean is selling it. So
Rob, it's
Oh,
crazy
okay.
that you said that because I just got done. I just finished today. I went back and reread The Siege.
How
Dude.
great is that?
Yeah, I was
one
gonna.
of the
Say,
It's one of the best books of all time, bro.
I have the hardcovers. I love.
Yeah.
I wish they would collect that in an omnibus.
Yeah.
they
I
did.
have
No,
the-
they made a siege. I
They
think
got
they made a
compendium.
siege.
I got a
Did they?
compendium, bro. Yeah, they got that, bro.
I think
They,
they,
have
did.
an omnibus of the siege.
I'm
I
not the.
think they
I don't know
do.
about
I
the
don't know.
omnibus. I got the compendium, but that's
Like the
that's
trade
crazy.
paperbacks, the
You know what I'm
thinner
waiting
ones.
for? You know what I ordered
Oh.
from cheap graphic novels? I ordered the Secret Wars omnibus and the Secret Wars Battle World omnibus because I want to get all prepared for Doomsday and Secret Wars. But they
Yeah.
haven't sent them to me. I don't know if they're delayed or
Yeah.
they didn't get them in on time or something.
That's what I. So last week I was like, let me just go back and read everything that was closely associated. Hickman's run on Fantastic Four read that.
Oh, which is great. I have that too.
Yeah, read Time Runs Out before I actually jumped into Secret Wars 2. So I did that. And yeah, I'm just kind of jumping through like anything that's closely related or associated with what's going on right now, just to kind of refresh.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, let me do that.
Yeah, I got the third Micronauts Omni.
Whoa. Nice. Volume 3 or
nice.
That's very nice.
I like these. I had a soft spot for the Micronauts, especially the Michael Golden stuff. Oh, great artwork.
Nice.
This is a third one, so I'm done with that.
Same here.
Nice.
And then I picked up the X-Men Extinction Agenda omnibus.
Oh, Extinction Agenda,
I
bro.
want to get that too. That one just came out, didn't it?
That's a good one.
Yep.
Extinction
What about
Agenda
the,
and Executioner songs are my two favorite, bro.
The
What
artwork.
about the X-Men?
They haven't done
Micronauts
Executioners.
crossover?
I got the first hardcovers over there. I love when, although I think it's, when they release those regular hardcover these individual the Marvel hardcovers that they used to release.
Oh yeah.
And they put them all in omnibuses. So I've been replacing like the Avengers, the Kurt Busiek and George Perez run of Avengers. I have all of these. But then Cheap Graphic Novels had a sale on the omnibuses, so I'm slowly replacing those. And Extinction Agenda, now that they put out, they got to put out the Executioner song now because Extinction Agenda just came out. I love it now. But that's another thing other than figures. I mean, it's $100 or $125 a pop. But unless you go to Cheap Graphic Novels, they're 40% off.
Really, I'm gonna have to check it out because I recently picked up the Arthur Adams omnibus, which is great. really cool, man. And it goes through, but there's there's a lot of different runs. He's got the long shot run and some of the X-Men run in there, but there's a lot of pages of just text of how he started, how he submitted his Wolverine sketch first, and Marvel kept it for a while, and then they finally called him and was like, all right, why don't you come do this? So he started on long shot. So there's all this cool story in there as well as the comics, and then a bunch of scans of all the sketches and all these different concept cover arts, and so it's a little different, it's like his collection. It's hard, man. I know.
I mean, every time I think I'm not gonna buy any more omnibuses, they put out more X-Men omnibuses.
I know Chris, you got a shit ton too, don't you?
I have a ridiculous amount of omnibuses and absolutes.
Yeah,
I'm not a fan of when they do the Ultimate Spider-Man. I'll use that as an example. They did an omnibus, Volume 1, which was the first 4 deluxe versions, the smaller hardbacks. And then 10 years, no Volume 2.
Yeah, I
know. The only way you could complete it was you would have to buy book 4 through 12. And then the story would continue. So there's another book, which is The Death of Spider-Man. And then after that, it's the Miles omnibus. But for 10 years, nothing. And then out of nowhere, they were like, oh, here's Volume 2. So now I'm currently trying to get that and get rid of the book 4 through 12.
Yeah, I have got those to get rid of. That's another thing. It's the way they do that is very frustrating.
Oh yeah,
and then the
some crossover too. There's duplicates in some of these omnibuses. So
they re-released a planetary absolute planetary as 1 volume instead of the 2 that originally came out. But then some of them, I have the Authority absolute versions, and those are great. Absolute Authority. Those I don't know if you got them. Some people don't like the fact that they recolored them, but the absolute versions of Swamp Thing are amazing.
Oh, I love them. I have them. They're
amazing.
The nylon material on the outside of those books, and the way that when you line them all up, all the spines make one giant art piece.
I
love those.
It's so good, and I got the Bernie Wrights and Len Wein version 1 too.
Damn, so, they did I don't have it. I don't think you have it, Chris. But when they did the Civil War, they did a 12 volume.
I had it and then I sold it. You're talking about the long box,
the long 12 big volume, and it's the spines all make the fucking.
It's right there.
When that
you have it,
I'm looking right at it right now.
Oh my god, that shit's over $1,000. It's $1,200, dude.
I sold mine for $650 when that price started creeping up.
Fuck. Well, it's double that now. I wanted it, and I was like, no fucking way, I can't.
Well,
So
it was
that's
crazy.
everything, right? It's not just volume 1 through 7. It's fucking
It's
X-Men,
the whole-
Fantastic Four,
yeah.
Wolverine, like everything. Like,
Well, it was crazy because I went to my local comic shop because they're moving. Couple things. They're actually moving to a different location. I've been trying to get this 1-to-1 scale Silver Surfer on board for a long time. I was always just picking with him like, yo, whenever you give it up, just let me know. So they're moving. He's like, you want it? I was like, yeah. He's like, nah, you ain't getting it, but you can get these stands. So I went in. They got like some of the rolling racks. I got a couple of stands that are basically there because I'm just kind of rearranging. So when he brought the stands and dropped them off, he came down and saw it. He's like, yo, are you selling that? I was like, no, hell no, I'm not selling it. Like, I'm not doing that right now. You got to be kidding.
wow.
The most expensive books for me was the Spawn Deluxe Edition Book 1, this thick black and green slipcase.
Yes.
That was like $1,300-1,400 for a while. Book 2 was around $800. And then they stopped at 4. And I made it a point to start following Todd online. And anytime he would post something, I'd write in the comments, book 5, book 5, book 5. And after like 8 years, he finally was like, all right, here's book 5, 6, and 7 is on the way. And then they reissued books 1 through 4, so the price went all the way down. So I ended up getting a second copy of book 1 just because the one I have is starting to fall apart since I've had it for so long. But yeah, that was probably the most expensive book in my collection for the longest time.
Well, that Civil War shit went skyrocketed, bro. And I was like, nope.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. I'd love to get that.
Doesn't it look cool though? Like, yeah, right. You're like,
It's
oh my
incredible,
god,
bro.
it's like, yeah, it's like 3 feet of like 12 issues. I mean,
it's crazy because I don't know, like a couple years back though, especially when the market hit, it dropped, but then went all the way back up. It was crazy. And then when I went to New York Comic Con, the guy had it back there. I was like, yo, how much you selling it for? Obscene price. I just wanted to know. So I was like, I can do like price comparison to just kind of compare. And they were like, yo, he already had like 4 or 5 people looking at it. I was like, I'm still not selling that shit.
If you wait long enough, when it comes to books, man, it's different than figures. You wait long enough, they will reissue. They always reissue.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If you get
insane, man.
I recommend everybody get the library edition of Invincible. Slipcase, really, really beautiful. Super oversized, so you can truly appreciate the art. They stopped at book 3, so they didn't finish it. But since Amazon's series came out, they now have book 4, 5, and 6. They're going to finish that run. But I would go back and get book 1, 2, and 3 while you can.
Chris, let me ask you a question. You saw the finale of season 3, right?
I did.
Say shit.
What are your thoughts on the liberties that they took with the dialogue with Conquest?
With no spoilers.
I have mixed feelings.
No spoilers. No spoilers.
I know.
But where do you go?
I'll say that I have mixed feelings. But what made me feel good is Glenn finally got
his just due, right?
That's all I've been seeing all day. I've been watching it all day because I didn't finish season 2, so I watched half of season 2. And I don't know how I fell off on that because I love that show. So I've watched season 2 today, so I'm caught up. Now I'm watching season 3. So yeah, I'll be watching that all tomorrow.
Conquest was always an interesting character to me, and Conquest has his own little lore and backstory of people that he's fought that have beat the shit out of Mark. So I can't even remember his name off the top of my head. The lion dude. Him and Conquest have gone at it.
You mean Battle Beast?
Battle Beast, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's a testament to how ruthless Conquest is.
Yeah, he's majorly he's
man. When he showed up, dude, I got off the couch and just walked away. I was like, oh. My wife is like, what are you doing? I'm like, Conquest.
Conquest. Everybody was waiting for it. They were definitely waiting for it. They took some liberties, but I was okay with it in the end. But I'm like, I had some, little things, but it was a lot of it was true, and I felt like, okay, cool. I like what they did.
You got to make it work for TV though.
Hey, Mario.
Hey,
I have to bring in Mario because now we have a full house. Holy shit.
We do.
Mario, my
Here's
brother
the story.
muted.
Mario.
We can't hear you.
You're muted, Mario.
Muted is here. Mario's here, but not really.
Cannot hear
Still
you, bro.
No,
Can't
we
hear
can't.
you. Can't hear you, Mario.
Reload the stream.
I'll give him a second because then we're gonna get into the meat and potatoes. But yeah, dude, I'm interested in. I saw you, Philly. Hush 2. I don't know how they're gonna do it, but I'm looking forward to reading it. And the great. Yeah, I read the first issue of Avengers vs. Aliens. Just the first issue because I'm on the Marvel Unlimited app and they're behind like 3 or 6 months from whatchamacallit, from physical like paperback. So I am looking forward to it though.
Avengers like versus like Xenomorph.
Yeah. Because it's all Fox, it's all Disney now. So they're doing like they've got Predator versus Wolverine, Predator versus Black Panther.
Are they gonna put those out?
Yeah. They've been slowly coming out. So. I think I heard you, Mario. Was that you?
You got me now? Y'all got me?
I got you, man. Look at this.
Hey, all right. What's up? What's going on, everybody?
What up?
What's going on? Dude, Chris is here. What's up, bro?
Yeah,
man. Good to see you.
Here with us too, man.
Mario,
man.
My brother, Mario,
Oh, dude.
a different Mario. I want to just say to you, without going into detail, congratulations.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it, man.
Absolutely.
Much appreciated.
Yeah, man.
Bro.
He's back into Marvel, guys.
Am I?
Look, no more Star Wars there.
No
I'm
more
kidding.
Star. I don't know, man. Speaking of Star Wars, I mean, I kind of put down the hot toys and started going back to this shit again.
Oh, you're going back to vintage again?
Yeah, I'm slowly dipping my toes back into some of the stuff that I missed, and yeah, they got me.
How the mighty have fallen.
Is it nostalgia? Because Sinister's doing that too.
Dude,
he's got
it's
the
where
OG
it started.
though.
I mean, for me, just coding in general is where I first started. 3.75, and now that they're bringing back the, now that they've had the vintage cards, yeah, of course that's nostalgia, and it's easier to collect. To be honest, I always enjoyed to collect these things.
You're not wrong, dude. I mean,
yeah,
we're dropping 300-400. Dylan says, "Yo, show those vintage figures. Don't just talk about them." And
I got totes. I got like 4.
When are you gonna play Marvel Rifles?
Right behind me. We can play Marvel Rivals.
Now you're back into Marvel. Look at all that shit back there.
Am I back in the Marvel? I don't know, man. This might be temporary. I really miss my troopers.
The trooper collection is nice.
Yeah,
it is, bro.
Yeah, I do want to put that back up, man. So yeah, no, good to see everybody tonight, man. With this big ass panel. Look at all you guys.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
Oh, I know. Why not, man? It's a special night.
Oh yeah.
Is it a special? I mean, it's not really. It's March 15th. Is that a special? It's a special night tonight. I don't know why, but it's special. We're all here. Let's talk though, man. CT. I know we got some exciting news this week for some. Shall we bring in the Hono? Whoa, look at it. We're divided. That's awesome. Yeah. We, that's kind of crazy. We talked about this a little bit last year, 2 years, whatever. Whenever Hono dropped, right? Would they ever do Star Wars? And here we go with the Rebels line. I know they showed a tease of Vader, but I know that was more of a render, right? Or stuff from the show, maybe. But we do have a commander and a regular stormtrooper. This is our first Star Wars for Hono. So I don't know what everybody's thoughts are. I heard a couple of you guys on respective shows, but gosh, I don't know, with 9 of us here. CT, you want to just kind of take the lead on this one, man?
Yeah, I think it was like a year ago. It was me, you, and brother cousins. We were together, and Hono had just released Wolverine. We were talking about that, and we were just thinking, hey, what would the possibilities that they would do Star Wars? Well, would they go outside that Marvel IP? And I felt as though they would. I thought they were gonna. I thought we all agreed that they would focus on animated series and go that route. I think, Sideshow had a run at it with their Clone Wars line, and they kind of flopped on that one. What they delivered, what they showed, and what they delivered were worlds apart, and no one really that animated line didn't get off. But I'm telling you, if they delivered, I think that Clone Wars line from Sideshow would have been hot. So yeah. I'm not surprised to see this from Hono. I'm excited about this. When my son saw it, he looked over my shoulder the other day, and he instantly was like, Rebels, like that look. He knew boom, that was Rebels. So he was psyched for it. And yeah, I mean, I'm psyched for it. So yeah, absolutely. I can't wait for of course the Darth Vader and everything that will follow. But I think just the fact that they went outside of Marvel, like that's the big win here. Not necessarily the Stormtrooper, right? The fact that we know now that they'll go outside of Marvel. And yeah, I'm excited for this. Not everything, you know, this is a different line. I think we all agreed on that. And I got to tell you, it was a little upsetting tuning into LWO the other night and seeing that hateful effing panel hating on these goddamn figures.
Not everybody was saying that though, man. I mean, a couple
there
of
was
us,
a
maybe,
lot of
but yeah.
goddamn hate, man. Goddamn Hector calling them Fisher Price figures, man.
I mean, bro, look at this thing.
Is he wrong? I mean, shit.
Yeah, is he? Listen,
Dude, look at the
I
armor,
don't know
man.
what you guys think you got in your cabinets behind you, man. I don't care what you. If you think that
I have Ben Affleck.
If you think that rooted hair Michael Myers figure is a piece of art, man.
That is.
And I get a Hunter Biden painting that I'd be happy to pay, that I'd be happy to sell you, man. These are toys. They're all goddamn toys, artisan or not. They're toys, man.
I will say it was more than a year ago. I was in the Discord when this conversation first took place. It was when the Mondo versus Hono, when we were discussing the Wolverine, and the optimism in the chat about, well, they could do this, and what if they get into Dragon Ball, and oh, they're going to do all Marvel. And out of nowhere, CT goes, I think they're going to do clones, or they're going to do troopers. And immediately everybody said, no fucking way, they're not going to do that. That's Sideshow's thing. And everybody just rebuked the thought of it, that it's never going to happen. So when I saw that, my first thought was, holy shit, CT called it.
Look, man, I dig this. The whole Rebels thing, and I'll tell you, I'm not surprised about the reaction, because my reaction to Rebels right off the get-go was kind of people's reaction to this. I didn't really care for it when I saw the new animated style that they were using. I was like, because they changed from Clone Wars. So initially I was like, I don't know. Those lightsabers look a little skinny. And there were a couple things, but the storylines, that's what happened. 75 goddamn episodes. 75 awesome episodes out of this series. And
for all of you who've watched Rebels will agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
some of the best
it had its low parts, but I mean, for the most part, it was awesome.
We're basically on the same page, just a different chapter. My issue with this figure is that it looks like shit.
No, we're
Like,
not.
it just,
No, don't try this French shit with me now,
that
dude.
looks like a fish,
I heard
bro.
you
That's
last
not a
night. No, we're
stormtrooper.
not. Fisher Price or shit, bro.
It does.
Look, these are basically, when Rebels came out, a lot of the artwork was basically the Macquarie concepts that have come to life, and that's how I'm seeing this. Is straight up Macquarie, with the troopers and with Vader, with Zeb also. That was another concept with Chewie, way back when. So I appreciate the style of it. It's just the materials that I see them using look questionable to me. You know, where I agree with Hector is that the armor does look Fisher Price-ish. But the thing is that I mean I appreciate also the price point
Dude,
too. 160,
you there,
175
there with your goddamn vintage figures attacking this dude. I ain't having
Yo,
it, man. You don't even
no. You can't compare these vintage figures to this shit, bro. Come on, man.
Dude. This is Hot Toys. Come
No,
on,
dude,
man.
freaking Jack
It's not
Specifics,
Hasbro.
12-inch
You literally
freaking
have
clone
Fisher
trooper shit,
Price
man. Come on.
plastic
Oh,
in
yeah.
front
Where
of
do
you.
you? I'm more
Stop
curious about where you put this figure.
See, that was the thing
that's
that
the
we were
thing.
talking about, Rob. And I'm going to let you go with that, but I just want to say real quick, dude, to my man Jason 16Salvo, dude. What's up, buddy? I haven't seen you in a minute, man. Hope you're having a great weekend, brother.
Hey, what's up?
Damn, this is a freaking panel. Yeah, because this is the Royal Rumble right now tonight. This is what we're gonna, because we want to know, because there's a lot of controversy. But I think it depends. It depends on your point of view and your collecting preference. And like Rob is trying to point out, right? Where would you put that?
Well,
Nowhere,
I'm
not
proud to say I'm a toy collector. I got the Yamato here. I got Tamashii Nation's Force 5 robots here. I got a Mark V coming. Like, where am I gonna put that? Like, you blend it in, man. What you're acting like this is a virus or something.
No,
where
I mean,
do you put it? I mean,
look,
when this line comes out and you get the Vader figure and you get these other Rebels figures, it will stand on its own. This collection will stand on its own. You don't have to blend it in. Oh, don't worry, Mario. I know Mario doesn't like his peas touching his corn, touching his. He wants all his IPs
Damn right.
segregated and separated. I hear you, man. I hear you. And you don't have to blend this. I'm telling you, it will stand on its own.
Well,
Just
for
like
ECT,
Star Wars
when I
collection.
want my trooper display set up, is just, these are just going to stand out like a sore thumb, unless they continue to build upon it and release more, or I can have like a whole shelf full of these things. Then yeah,
It's a good point.
I
You
have
know.
some thoughts on
It's a
that.
good point.
I
Okay,
think,
okay. But let me
Go
have
ahead,
Rob
go ahead,
take
Mr.
point really
Teenage
quick.
Mutant Ninja Turtles. I
Well,
want to
hold
hear
on,
from you.
hold on. Let me have Rob take his point because Rob was trying to say something too
Well,
here.
okay,
'Cause I know we got a lot of
I-
people here.
Yeah, come
I
at
would
me,
only
bro.
say that one of the interesting things that I've always liked, and it goes all the way back to Sideshow, when they were doing animated figures, they made them look real. You know, they didn't look like animated figures. So what they did, the Troopers, even when Sideshow was doing Troopers, and now when Hot Toys has been doing Troopers, even if they came from the animated shows, they were set in the real world. There was an effort, the real world. There was an effort to make them fit with all the other figures, as if the animated, just because the show's animated, they assumed that it was quote unquote real Star Wars, so all the figures fit together. But now this, what they're doing is they're going back to the fact that, I mean, I don't mind that they're making an animated Trooper, but the funny thing is like with all their other stuff, like the Hono Wolverine fits in with all my other X-Men figures, and I look at this and I'm like, they're going to do a whole line of. It just seems odd that they're going back to the animated style because it's its own thing. I mean, I can see even X06 when they're going to do Boimler and Mariner from the animated series, they're still making them look like they're real people because then they crossed over, became real.
Yeah, but that
people.
was kind of a specific, right? The episode was a crossover
There
from.
is a lot of great animation going on. Look, you
But
guys.
other than that, I don't like this figure either.
Are you kidding me? Give me Hono Invincible.
Well, the opportunities there, like you how we started this, that tells us that okay, we know that Hono is not Marvel only, right? That's the big takeaway from this. The other takeaway, though, I mean, I agree. I agree with what both of you guys are saying but that you would maybe you don't mix them with your current collection because a lot of people collect 6 scale for the realism, and this has it separate. But go ahead, Jay. I'm sorry.
What I think about it is, it's just like this. Hot Toys, Hono, this is still fucking Hot Toys. We know that. They got you at both ends, and that's just what it is. They're rounding out their collectors. You got collectors that are probably gonna collect this line. And I agree with Mario. If they don't go down the rabbit hole and keep with this line, then that could be a problem. But for your, entry level collectors, why not? Because they got you with they got you with the entry level, and then they got you with the high end, and that's just what it is. Now, my problem with it is the price. The price should be a little lower. If it's going to be entry, I think having this, and having it as like I would say 120. Yes, 125. This would have been perfect, and make a whole fucking mess of them. I think that would be a nice. It would be nice for entry level collectors, and then you'll have some collectors that just want to have. Okay, I have an animated set and I have a live action set. Why not do it? Get them all at all ends. But if Hot Toys just gives up and does 1 or 2 and then walks away, that's going to be bullshit. Continue with this Rebels line. They already showing us a Vader. So that that is cool that
Prepare for his arrival. Yeah,
and it's going to have lights and everything, but this is going to be your most. I'm going to tell you, and I hate to say it, but this is going to be your most expensive Hono, and that's where it's the problem. Is it entry level or fucking not? They need to really make up their minds on that.
What's coming after this, Jay? what's coming after this figure?
Oh shit!
After this
I mean,
Darth Vader figure, what are they going to give us after they give us this one?
Probably won't be Thor.
They're gonna give us damage mask Vader. Where Ahsoka slashes that mask.
They may.
I'm sorry, I meant to say
That's where
Ahsoka.
it
That's
first
what I meant to say
happened.
Ahsoka.
That's what I'm excited about.
happened in Rebels.
All right, go ahead, Lil. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just saying that's what I'm excited about. And look at this, like, you know, if we're saying like where we're going to put it, listen, I have figures that pretty much, when I got Captain Carter in the Hydra Stomper, people were like, yo, like, you know, a lot of people were hating.
Yeah,
on
the
that
what
figure.
ifs, yeah.
I loved it. And I loved the what if series. That was just mainly me. A lot of people didn't really latch onto it. I love the possibilities. Just like we got the Into the Spider-Verse figures. They don't fit with your regular Spider-Man figures, but again, it's something that's completely separate. I look at the possibilities, just like I look at this. It's a chance to see something like this because you know what? We didn't actually get the entire line of the Inquisitors. It's a possibility that we can go down that line with Hono. So I'm just looking, and on top of that, it's easier for them now to give us the entire Ghost crew, you know, as opposed to, you know, we're not going to get that in 1/6 scale. It's just not going to happen. You know what I mean? They're not going to do it unless we see it in live action. If we see it in Ahsoka, if we see it with the new, you know, Mandalorian film or Dave Filoni's film, if they decide to actually bridge that gap, then we'll probably see it. But I think here's the thing: when I look at this, is for people who, again, if you don't want to really collect Hot Toys figures, but you really are, because a lot of people have been asking for this animated line. And I'm glad that they're doing it because it gives those individuals the opportunity to have something that they want. That's why I'm like, for me, I just love the art. I love the creativity. I love Rebels. I love the possibilities. So I think that this is a door that's wide open. We can get this. We can get the aged up Ahsoka as well. We can definitely probably get, you know, 𝗣𝗪 Ventress. There's a chance to kind of get like just, you know, if they go from this, a lot of people have been asking for a mega. They can actually go back and give us, if they're successful with this, they can go to Clone Wars. They can go to the Bad Batch. It's just an opportunity. And to see that they're kind of just, you know, going through these lines and they're actually attaching themselves to these IPs, I'm happy about it, bro. I'm good with it.
Hell yeah. No, you know what though, the thing too, I see that guys, I'm trying to also keep up with the chat, guys. We got a full panel tonight, but I see Dylan also makes up a good point, right? Says you guys also have to remember that not everyone collects like we do. I've seen comments on the Hono post saying that this be their first figure.
Exactly.
Because we're used to paying $300-$400 sometimes on
and we're
figures.
tired of it, right? And a lot of us
yeah.
are really tired of doing that, bro. So you want something that you want options, and they're giving you options with this. The price on this, I mean, listen, bro. Hono is just like any type of utility or company that you have. Like, say, for instance, you sign up for AT&T for internet the first time. Introductory price, yeah, it's good. After a while, that price is going to shoot up. Same thing for these figures. Hono's going to do it. Once they gain the interest and they see people are interested in it, those prices are shooting up already. So it's to be expected. That's why I'm like, you know what? It is what it is.
I'm excited about this as I was when they said they were going to make Clone Wars. I mean, this is a big piece, and I know for a lot of you don't identify with that, but this is a big piece of Star Wars now. It really is Rebels, and even from this, we got the whole Ahsoka series. Like, all these figures are made now in live action, a lot of them through that Ahsoka series. So whether you respect the animated series or not, I've heard it since I've started collecting with you guys, Toontown and all that. It's you know, a little snobbery.
I don't say that,
on.
but
there's a little snobbery going on in regards to some of these IPs. But I'll tell you, animation, I love it personally, and I don't know if Star Wars would have survived without their animated series that really carried them through some tough times.
I agree.
100%.
And now they're going back and they're leaning on those stories and those characters that people love. So when I see this figure, I see the hope that we're going to get Rebels. And, you know, I understand Hono isn't for everybody. I mean, in a world of rooted hair and artisan figures, I understand that. I get it.
But no one's shitting on Hono. Like, I think wires are crossed here. I think maybe you're having. I just think this particular figure sucks dick. I don't think Hono sucks dick. I like Hono. You know that. I love the Wolverines that came before. I love what they're doing with the Marvel, even the Black Suit Spider-Man that came out and shit like that. I think that shit's awesome. It's just this particular one
but why
just looks a
Why
little bit
does it
too
suck
toyetic.
dick? Why does this suck dick any more
Because
than a
it
Michael
looks like a
Myers figure
$50 toy.
and a blue jumper and a mask on? I mean,
I think it
how
all
is that
boils
like a
down to
$50
I mean, I don't
toy
understand the
is your point?
comparison. I really don't. But I'm just saying this particular
well,
figure
I'm trying to make
looks
the comparison.
uber
I
cheap.
mean, those are pretty
That's the
strong
thing.
feelings to say.
So
This figure sucks dick.
Yeah,
I mean,
it,
to
it's just
say,
not a very good looking
I
figure.
don't like it. It doesn't appeal to me.
I
get
don't
it.
think it's sexuality
I,
should come in.
I don't know why, but when I look at the photo,
It may be. Who knows?
I don't. My eye is doing this thing to me where when I look at these, they look like renders. Like this isn't the actual figure. Something in my brain is telling me that these are just really high res renders.
You know what they look like to
And I
me? They
think
look
that
like
might be-
Metacom. They look like a Metacom version.
Mm-hmm. I
of
see
a,
that.
and
Yeah,
I
I see
like
that.
you know, I have a lot of the Metacom Star Wars figures
Yeah.
they put out, and those Metacom figures had an anime look to them. Like I really like the Metacom Han Solo. I have a Han Solo Metacom, and like CT said, I found a place for him. I like that figure. It's, you know,
Yeah, I'll tell you what they look like. They look like Rebels figures.
That's what I was
I
saying.
would
Like
say-
to
Right,
Chris's
right,
point,
yeah.
if they look
If
like
you wanna
renders,
say, this
that
doesn't
means they're
look
doing
like-
it right then, right?
and also
Yeah,
they don't
that's
suck
what I
dick.
wanted to speak on. Is
This doesn't look like a Rebel stormtrooper. Then let's have that conversation. But you know, just saying, hey, this sucks. It looks like it sucks dick. You know, that's a little fucking hard.
that's what I wanted to touch
I mean,
on.
you got animated Batman figures behind.
By the way, you know,
I mean, it's
what's wrong with that?
animated, bro. It's
But
it's
see, you're
looking-
thinking that you think I'm shitting on it because it's animation. I'm not. I'm just saying this particular figure does not look good. I don't understand where my
Well,
words.
you
say,
are
I don't
shitting
think
on
this
it. You
looks.
go out of your way to shit on it when you say it looks like it sucks dick. Again, I said you could say I don't like it. It doesn't appeal to
It's
me.
not really
That's
wrong.
not
I
what
mean, you don't
said.
have to say it
You have
that
to go
way.
ahead and add the "it sucks dick." I mean, you're
I hope everyone's
deliberately
clipping all of us
going
saying
out of
this.
your fucking way. Yeah.
Can we someone
Don't pick on me and
stitch
tell
all
me it's
that
raining,
together?
bro. I mean, seriously.
I will say that I don't think whether I like this figure or not is irrelevant. I recognize that there are people out there that really enjoy Rebels.
Yeah.
They enjoy the aesthetic. I never really cared for the art style before the figure was even made, but I think this is a very smart first release in a line. You can say that anything that's first in the line, you could easily say, where are we going to put it? It's an army builder, and people will army build it, and I think that
That's
the
true.
influx of funds from this will help support the
Yeah.
rest of the line. You're going to end up getting an old man Kenobi from this. So
They
that
should
is
have
so
started
army.
with
Man, I
the first-
congratulate you guys when you open up your Ninja Turtles and your Mondo figures and your.
Well, wait a minute,
Legends
Mondo. So
figures.
there's no difference from
and
Mondo.
everything.
That's
I
my
don't care,
argument.
man. You're
Hold
gonna
on,
hate
hold on,
Star
because
Wars and
I've
Clone
let
Wars.
everybody.
I'm gonna show up.
Okay, here's the thing. I'm gonna say
it's
this.
The strongest goddamn IP around, dude. You got Pokemon, friggin' Hello Kitty, Winnie the Pooh, Mickey Mouse, and then you get to Star Wars. Everything else is like.
What is Star Trek falling
Way
between
down.
that, dude?
Well, hold on a
What's
minute.
that?
Hold on a minute, because here's my only rebuttal to this, because I haven't even really given my opinion on this yet. But this does very much remind me. It's very reminiscent of, since you brought it up, of Mondo, where I'm like, yo, I like Mondo figures. They have a place. They may not have a place in your collection, but they're the animated TV shows brought to life with their cell shaded artwork. You know, they're painting, and they look just like animated series, right? X-Men, Batman, you know,
They
so
don't.
on. I think they do.
They
I
don't.
think
They
it-
got crazy joints on them, bro.
Okay, so
And they
joints are
don't
your
have those
problem
joints
then.
in the
So the
animated
joints are
series.
really
That
the
gets
problem
added.
that you have.
Yes.
You don't want to see the joints.
Correct.
Okay, so that's
Okay.
different. You don't want to see the joints.
It,
But
it
I
takes me
think you
out
can
of it.
say that the both issues are very similar. You may not want to collect these because you don't like the animated style, where I think some people may be the same with this. And I don't think there's not a right or wrong answer to that. It just depends on how you want what you're collecting and what your display is. If you're deep into Hot Toys Star Wars, it depends on your level of fandom. Like if you're like, oh, I really love Rebels, I love the artwork, these are cool. I get that maybe they won't fit with my Hot Toys shelf, but I can make my own shelf of Rebels and kind of have this standout animated collection, which I get. But before we keep going though, Harry, I haven't really had a chance to hear your thoughts on this yet either.
Yeah. I mean, you know me, right? Like I usually don't go for the animated stuff. I don't think I'm the target audience here. But I mean, with that being said, though, I'm still very happy that they're doing that because I know a lot of people have been asking for animated style stuff,
Thank
right?
you, Harry.
So, yeah, I mean, Hono makes perfect sense for Hono to go down that route, and
Thank you,
it's
Harry. And
faithful
Harry's
from-
not even Cuban. Thank you, Harry.
Yeah, so yeah, I think it's cool. I think it's cool that they're going down this line. You know, there's a target audience here, and if they go, you know, further and give us the whole entire Ghost crew and potentially go Clone Wars route, I mean, that's cool. Yeah, I don't see a problem with that. I'm not gonna collect them, but like, I don't see an issue with them making these guys at all. So
I just think it's a really smart choice. If you're gonna do something, what do you do first? Something that people are gonna buy a shit ton of to help support the line. People are gonna army build it, and that's how you're gonna get all the other figures. So for CT, I'm happy for you. Just because I don't like it doesn't mean it's bad. It just means whoever likes it is.
Well, I agree with
I don't
that.
think
I
that's
agree.
what you were saying in Discord, but I'll accept that now.
Well, maybe he's
No, I don't
changed
like
his
it.
mind during
It's
the
not for
course
me.
stream.
Yeah,
It's
you
not- no,
changed
it's-
it.
This is his
it's
first
being able
time
to
out,
say-
so I'm gonna be nice, but
It's being able to say that I don't like it, but it doesn't mean that it's bad.
Yeah.
It's just not for me.
Yeah,
But I'm happy
that's
that
fair
you
enough.
enjoy it and that you're able to get it. I think it's smart that they're doing it this way so that.
And
you know,
I
the
accept
Disney
that.
is going to support the rest of the line.
Thank you. I accept that for a guy who doesn't take his figure out of boxes.
Oh yeah, I do. I
But
have
anyway,
two
so-
snow troopers. No, I have 2 snow troopers just sitting in the box, marinating.
Now listen to this though. Let me
Chris, can we
interject
talk?
because
I'm
I
ready.
want to
I
go
am
back
ready
though.
tonight, man.
I want to go back to what Jay was talking about here earlier. And the thing is so this is the Stormtrooper squad leader, right? And this one banks in at $175 retail, right? Whereas the regular Stormtrooper is $165. So if you're looking at just a face value, 175 MSRP, 165 MSRP, you apply tax, you apply shipping, you are kind of teetering at that $200 mark, maybe just a bit over 200 for
It's
all in.
$40 too much.
Yeah,
Just
I think
depending-
that is my main
135.
complaint too. Yeah,
Right.
Price.
Whereas a Hot Toys Stormtroopers typically 220, 240, right? So and again, I know they're different. They're different lines completely, but I think that's where a lot of people's initial thoughts go to when they look at because we're collectors, man. And what do we do? How do we collect? We have to buy the stuff. So money's always a factor. So could this be a little bit cheaper? You know, $120.
And I get it too. This
You know.
bucket looks a little large because of the Macquarie design. But I'm telling you, wait. When these get in the hands of someone like Commander Green, right? These things look like they articulate very well.
Yeah.
And I don't want to promise too much.
I mean, you
But
can
they
see with the
look
toe
like-
articulation, right? Like this,
Yeah.
the toe articulation
Yeah.
with the material, and it looks like they're using that
Yeah.
same material that they're using for the Iron Man figure.
Yeah,
You know what I
I
mean?
think these are going to
So-
look really good.
Yeah, it says
posed
capable for dynamic posing for
Yeah.
what it's worth.
Yeah.
Do you hear that,
So-
Hector? Dynamic posing.
Dynamics.
Well, you need to be
Yeah.
dynamic to
I
sell.
see
Allegedly.
that. I see that
Allegedly.
Hono black suit Spider-Man underneath that armor.
Yeah.
Good pose.
My,
Yeah,
my,
well,
Fisher, my
I-
Fisher Price never had dynamic posing last time I remember.
But
Yeah,
I
bro,
think
it went like this and then it went like that.
I mean, I understand. I totally understand. But
You hit it
you know,
with
like,
the wiffle ball bat, so
oh, I got the gun and I'm on the run.
there you go. That's what I'm talking about.
There we go. Paul Revere,
That's right.
Beastie Boys, License to Ill.
1985.
Dude, I
Fucking A,
just
bro.
enjoy watching Dylan lose his freaking mind in the chat. I can see him.
Oh yeah,
screaming.
well, I understand. I mean, Dylan is very pro. People think the helmet is big, bro. The TIE pilot and the TIE pilot is accurate too. I know Dylan's passionate, very passionate with these, which is cool.
Dylan's a
No,
seamstress.
which is great though. She's also in the house. What's up, bro? Interested in everyone featured in Rebels episode The Apprentice Part 1 and 2. Look, and I understand, dude. There's a lot of Rebels fans in the chat and on the panel, so I do think this is a cool opportunity for them because you're right. I mean, I think one of the problems is when they introduced the Clone Wars line, Hot Toys, as Rob pointed out earlier before, it's that they went with a realism to Clone Wars to complement your other prequel trilogy figures, and that's cool. So maybe some people may have thought that was going to happen again with the Rebels line, and instead of zig and they zagged and they said, well, here's Hono and we're going to make an animated style which is what Sideshow was trying to do with the Clone Wars, and people
Yeah.
seemingly
Yep.
were on board with that at the time until
They were.
they got the final copies,
Until they
and they
shit
were
the
nothing
bed.
like their protos. So, and those were fucking 240, 260. Those were not
Yeah.
cheap.
And that's
So-
the problem right there. I think there. I mean, I'm reiterating, say it again. It's a market for this. It is. It's Star Wars. It's Rebels. It's a market for this. It's just the price. That's the major thing, the price, and are they going to continue with it? Because Rockamon just brought up a good point. I mean, why not make one of you can army build the fuck out of this. You know what I'm saying?
could.
For somebody that wants to do that. And there's going to be some people that are going to be out there that's going to do that are entry level collectors, but that price ain't fucking entry level. And that's what they need to work on. That's the biggest thing.
That's fair. I think that's fair because, but again, Dylan brought up a point earlier as well that, there's a lot of people and we know because we're collectors. I mean, Mario, you're sitting over there with vintage figures. There's people that buy vintage, they buy Black Series, they buy Marvel Legends, and they may not all be 6-scale purists, but there's a fucking huge community of toy collectors out in the world beyond, below 1/6, right? The smaller scales. And, something coming in, at 150-ish or so, that is appealing to some, right? Some of them are already buying $100 Mezcos or SH Figure Arts. And if they see something that's a little bit more, but at a much larger scale, they may be interested, right? To kind of entry grade, as Hono points out, right? They're coming into this in that respect. And they may not have Hot Toys. This might be their first kind of foray into 6-scale.
And that's the thing. It's just for that price. It's a trooper. It's just not enough. That's my thing.
Well, it's a trooper, yeah.
Yeah, it's just not enough to warrant that price. You're not getting enough. You're not getting a lot of accessories. You're getting that clunky ass fucking. Even though the artwork is dope as shit, but you're still getting that stupid ass base. But I get it. That stupid ass base is for it's for a first collector. That's what they trying to sell it as. But
Does it have to be so
Can you
wide?
go back one slide?
Wait, which what?
Is that an ankle rocker?
Wait, where are we looking? This photo?
Go forward one. I just wanted to
Okay.
look at the ankle.
Oh, right here?
That side to side movement.
I don't know if it's
I don't know if
split.
it's
It
an
doesn't.
ankle rocker or not.
Oh, right here? I don't know. I think it's part of the armor. I don't.
Yeah, I think it's the design.
Yeah, I think that might just be
I'd be curious to
design.
see.
I mean, listen, bro. Like, I look at it like this. Like I said, a first-time collector, somebody who's collecting, just like I was, years ago when I started collecting Hot Toys. People were comparing the prices back then to the way they are now. Like when I came in, it wasn't as expensive, but I was just
Right.
looking at the art. I was just so excited about getting a piece in my collection. So that first-time collector is looking at this with a level of excitement, especially if you have a lot of collectors out there who collect Black Series or, all these other things. They see it and they're like, you know what? They're cool with that. You know what I mean? So they watch us, or they might actually, first-time collectors might just now be catching on and just watching our shows and they're getting educated on prices. You know what I mean? But they're just looking at it because it's cool. It's what they want. So, you know what I mean? They'll learn eventually. You know what I mean? That's just the way.
Well,
I see
I
it.
agree with you, Lael. I mean, like, because there are a lot of new collectors. There's always, I think Jason
Yeah.
said it earlier in the chat too.
Yeah.
My apologies, but there's always new people coming into the community. It doesn't necessarily mean they're collecting Hot
Yeah,
Toys.
like Moose Stream, who I see out there today. And Moose Stream, I've seen you out there posting your damn pictures with this figure with the Charlie Brown head on it. So yeah, man, I don't want to see you like, hey, yeah, I got 4 of these. I got 5 of these Rebel figures, man. You friggin' hater.
I mean, it is the.
I know. I'm writing names down. All you goddamn haters, man. When these things come out, I went, oh yeah, Rebels, man. These are so cool, man. They articulate so fucking. This thing articulates better than my fucking Miles Morales, man.
Hey, CT,
I don't
I
wanna
got like
fucking
4 of
hear
these on order, bro.
I don't want to hear it, man. You bunch of haters.
You got 4 of these, Mario?
Yeah, man, I got 2 of each. 2 each trooper coming in.
Oh wow. Okay, so you're on board.
If you really think how many
Man.
Rebel characters they can make, what
That'd be
if
crazy.
if this was like the 10th figure in a Rebels line, would we even still be talking about entry level collectors? Because I can honestly see a bunch of people that are going to change their mind 3 or 4 years from now and start working backwards. Because to me, this is a complement piece. This isn't the main dish. You're going to have some amazing Rebels figures, and you're going to want a bunch of these flanking them in the background. It's a
I want to
complement
see the
piece.
conversation, and I definitely want to see how the conversation may change once they release that Vader. because again, once they release the Vader, then again, more akin to Ralph McQuarrie, that designer of the actual helmet. People are going to look at it for the artistic value, and then they're going to go back and be like, "Yo, I need 2 of those troopers to flank this thing," and that'll look great.
They should have started off with the Vader.
But I don't know, dude. I kind of agree with what Jay was saying. And I think Chris as well, that this, bringing in a stormtrooper is going to kind of fund their, that's the bread and butter, right? You can
pay for the next.
You can mass produce. It's not a named character, right? You can army build. People can get into the hobby and kind of fuel that and be like, cool, now I have a couple troopers. But I also understand you're like, well, I don't want to just buy a trooper if that's all there is. But you have to trust the process, right?
And to be fair, almost everyone on this panel has bought a figure that they were kind of like about because it went with something else. I think this is a compliment piece.
Yeah.
Happens all the time.
All the goddamn time.
Yeah, it'll look good with something else.
Yeah.
Right, like I don't think you buy Ant-Man and not buy Wasp. Or vice versa,
exactly.
or things like that. You're like, this is going to complement one another. So just as an example.
Well,
so
what I'll say about Hono too, if you have a Hono figure or a couple of these figures, they're fun figures.
Yeah.
Like you can push it, you can articulate it. You're not worried about the suit. That the symbiote Spider-Man I got in, having a lot of fun with that figure. I mean, for the price that you pay for it and the suit that they come with, they do articulate really well, and you just it's a great figure to pick up and have fun with.
Bro, that John Byrne Wolverine suit is incredible, bro.
Yeah,
it is. It's an incredible piece to have in your collection. The Millmonster blade that comes with that. I took the sideshow version that I actually got, and I put that in place of the other figures, and it just brings it to life. You know what I mean? Just because of the way it looks. I like the sculpt 10 times better. So yeah, like you have a lot of fun with these things, man. I'm glad they're actually doing it. I mean, look, you got Hono doing what they're doing, and then you have Hot Toys are doing the comic line. You know what I mean? So I just like having the best of both worlds and having choices and varieties. So that's
well, I think you're dead on, man. It's just like we don't have to buy them. If you want to get a stormtrooper to fit your collection, then there's plenty to choose from Hot Toys.
Mafia, look,
fits.
Look, bro, like how many of us, well, I can only speak for myself, when they released the Spider-Man 2 game, and we saw that, we saw the Venom figure, that big ass figure. I was like, yo, it looks good, but I was like, damn, like it is. After for a while, I was like, yo, that's just way too big for my collection.
Yes.
Hot Toys heard me, and they released a comic line, more accurate version of Venom with the logo. And I was like, okay, cool. That's the one I want. That's the one I want. That's the one I'm going to have. So it's the choices, and I'm glad that they're giving us that line. So, and then, come on, man, they gave us Agent Venom. Come on, bro.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I'm getting comic book Venom and Agent Venom.
Agent Venom,
I'm
that's
with
incredible,
you.
bro. Yeah.
The Spider-Man 2, that's too big for me. So
yeah, it's way too big. So I was like, yeah, no, I'm good.
Yeah, having options is always great. That's the thing, right? We can joke and be like, oh, we don't really like this, but at least, we have the choice as consumers to choose. It's not like I'm pigeonholed. I mean, maybe I guess you could say you'd be pigeonholed if you're a Rebels fan, but you really wanted it to look realistic like they did with the Clone Wars for Hot Toys, and then you can't, then maybe I can see a cause for concern, but I think most people appreciate, if they're Rebels fans, they're appreciating this animated art style. That's the big takeaway.
To me, the figure should match what it comes from, and this does. It's no different than well, this is what I think happens. I think when you take a cartoon figure and you try to make it look realistic, what you end up with is an Alex Ross. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that, but if you're going to make something that's supposed to be a cartoon, it should look like a cartoon. For instance, if you put So-So Rogue up against Mondo Rogue, I'm going to go with the Mondo Rogue because I had a deeper attachment to the cartoon more than I did to the comic book, because that was my introduction to X-Men.
So Rogue is awesome.
It is, and I have both, but my preference is the cartoon. I want my figure to match what I loved from when I was a kid.
Right, what your fondest memory of it was, rather than
And then there's
Yeah.
other things like if you don't like the artistic style, it's going to be difficult for you to like the figure. If you're out there and you didn't care for the artistic style of Across the Spider-Verse, then you're not going to really care for the Miles Morales. The same to where if somebody started off not liking the artistic style of Rebels, they're not going to buy this figure. And it is what it is. But I just say, if you're going to do it, make it look like how it's supposed to. Don't try to take your artistic liberties, because it's going to end up looking like an Alex Ross piece.
Oh, that's a good point. It does, because that's how I think the SSR Batmans are, and a couple others. You know, I'm kind of with Chris on that. I prefer the Mondo look because it's like they're jumping right out of the screen.
Yeah, it's
for
spot
me.
on.
Like that's the nostalgia of the animated series, and then you have this like I don't even know what to call it, but it's like a mix, right? And you're like, well, now we're kind of in the middle of an animated but realistic look, and it's not quite hitting. Except the exception, I think, is Hot Toys, though. I think they did a good job kind of bringing the Clone Wars, to more realistic looks, which we, a ton of us have already. You guys already know those do look great, but otherwise, there is, like CT said, there's a big difference though in the Clone Wars animation style to Rebels. Yeah. Rebels went totally different than Clone Wars, and rightfully so. It's separating itself. It's a different show,
right? And then there's true Star Wars fans and Star Wars fans. And I'm sorry if we got to part ways, and this is where the road splits. But I mean, and I know that stings for some people. I mean, but you just got to accept you just might be a Star Wars fan, not a true Star Wars fan.
I see.
Because all Star Wars is coming in here, baby.
This is the keeper of the gates, ladies and gentlemen.
All coming in here. I'm not discriminating against any Star Wars stuff that comes out. It's all coming in.
Would you buy holiday special figures? Would you buy Itchy and Mala?
All Star Wars.
Well, listen, I don't
Jar Jar Binks?
No, that's where I call bullshit, because you said you won't get a Jar Jar.
Listen.
Oh no, let me flip between that. What's up? What's up?
Let me explain. All right.
Okay, please do. Explanation from a true Star Wars fan, ladies and gentlemen. Go ahead.
A true Star Wars fan, a true fan of anything, is going to collect all the versions of it, the IPs of it, to the best of their ability. Of course, Sideshow and Hot Toys is going to put things behind paywalls and have crazy queue systems, and you can't get it. But that doesn't mean you're not a true Star Wars fan, because you're making the attempt to get it, and it just means you don't have it yet. But if you're one of these guys that has like some clone troopers in a closet, and you're calling yourself a true Star Wars fan, you're not, man. Come on.
Let's go back to the question I asked you, though, that you just so eloquently deflected on. Jar Jar's going to go up for pre-order, and you said that you're not going to buy him, though, right?
We'll cross.
He's going to be like, my card declined.
So now you've put yourself in a corner here, right?
They're not going to make that stupid figure, but if they do, I'll cross that road when we get to it.
That's not what you said all the time, though. You said I'm never buying that fucking thing. He's not coming to my collection, so
we'll see.
We'll see. Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, yeah, because that's otherwise, what did they see? Lack conviction.
Yeah.
As
don't let the resting bitching face fool you. I love all things Star Wars. All things. It's all coming in, man.
Well, listen. I will agree with you. Gatekeeping aside, I will agree with you to a point, because I feel like Lael's kind of in the same. You guys are sharing the same boat in a sense. That you guys both really just love Star Wars. So if it's Star Wars, you're gonna get it. So I kind of see what you mean.
Star Wars.
In that
I love
sense.
all mediums too. Comic books, animation, all of it. Like it starts somewhere. Somewhere it's given birth, either in a comic book or in an animated series. And Rebels has made it, man. They've made it. They've made a series. Who knows? It'll probably go into a movie. Like, I get it. You guys are, there's nothing but the trilogy out there for you. You can't get beyond that. But there's a lot of Fucking Star Wars that's been made since. You know?
Okay. Well, let me
Those are
cut
just two
to
movies for me, man.
Yeah, if I can cut to you, Rob. Do you have to go here in a moment?
I
or-
do have to go. I apologize.
Yeah, no, that's okay. Let me bring you up so I can see a little bit better because everybody's small.
Yeah, and look, I love Star Wars too. I would not be getting an animated figure, but I don't think that anybody who wants it shouldn't have it. You know.
Yeah, absolutely. Couldn't agree more.
I mean, like I have that. Like I said, I've got a few Metacom Star Wars figures. I got a Metacom Jedi Luke, and I've got a Metacom Han Solo, and they don't fit anywhere. But you know, they're
Right.
cool. I like them.
Yeah. Oh, no, that's all that matters, dude. That's all
You
that
know,
matters.
I would build a war. I would build an army of Hono stormtroopers. They would be their own thing.
Right,
You know,
right. They'd be their own display.
Yeah,
for
they'd
sure.
be their own thing. So that's cool. But no, I have to leave you, lovely guys. It was great to be able to come on. I'm very happy that somebody came to me. Hey, I really do want to get that Norman Osborn. So if
Yeah,
anybody-
let me ask. I know
Yeah.
Chris can ask, and then I can ask as well because I think our buddy Red, he may still have it, and he doesn't want it. Let me double check with him as well. I know he can check too.
And I want to get that. And is it already? Does he already have it in hand?
No. But he's got the pre-order, but
Okay.
that's easily taken care of. He's a cool
Yeah,
guy.
and I'm happy to have that Dark Empire Luke coming in. So I'm excited
Yes,
about
sir.
that.
Did you get the artisan or did you get the
artisan?
Oh yeah.
Hell
yes, sir.
yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Yes,
All
sir.
right, man.
And with that, and what about little Disco McCoy there, buddy?
Well, I got McCoy and Hoshi coming right now.
Okay, good, because you got my. Yes, I'll get you for Hoshi.
So I'm probably gonna send you both at the same time, like you know.
Yeah. I'll get you for that. That Hoshi, that new head sculpt's amazing.
Fantastic. A lot of
looks
people don't
just like
understand
it.
that with X06. It's the opposite of Hot Toys.
I know. I mean, the
You
first
know.
Hoshi looked nothing like her. So now
Yeah.
I'm happy to get that.
Yes.
And by the way, do you know what the secret figure is?
I don't.
Is it Jellicoe?
I honestly don't know.
You don't know. Do you think it's Jellicoe?
No, I thought it was maybe Data and Redemption with the Picard uniform.
Yeah,
'Cause
that
it looked
could-
like his head kind of.
It could be. But
If I had to
everybody doesn't
guess.
want
Well, I know. Anything Trek, of course.
But I hope it's Jellicoe. I would love to get an Edward Jellicoe figure.
That would be cool. That would be cool. Look, Jellicoe was right.
He was right.
I mean, without I know you got to go, but he was right in
He was
Chain of
right.
Command.
Yeah.
He was right.
But I
You
guess
know?
I'll tell people that True Noir episode 8 dropped this weekend. Got 2 more. There's going to be some really interesting news coming about that, about my little audio drama soon.
Yeah.
Can't share it yet, but I hope you guys. Episode 8 was the hardest one to edit because there's a prize fight in it and a couple of action scenes. Patton Oswalt's in it. If you're a Patton Oswalt fan.
Okay. Hell yeah.
Yeah. So check that out, truenoir.co, and then you can find me on the Burnett Work. And I'll be doing a show tonight and tomorrow, and John
Word.
Campia, Monday through Thursday in the morning for an hour.
Awesome, dude. So
Yeah.
tonight, tomorrow, and then all right, that's good.
That 1 hour I'm in and I'm out. After that,
Yeah.
I'm
Hell
out.
yeah. All right, Rob.
was great to
Rob,
see you
ladies and
all.
gentlemen, thank you. Always.
Yeah,
Before you leave,
have a
we're
good
gonna
rest of
look
your
at
night.
another movie.
Hano Doom, you know.
Well, dude,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
You don't want to get Doom? Hano
The,
Doom.
Rob.
the movie Dune.
No, Doom. Dr. Doom.
Oh, Doctor Doom. Yeah, I would get a comic book Hano Doom. I mean, I'm still gonna get the Hot Toys one,
Yeah.
but
that
if
was
they
the
went
one.
with a more classic look, comic style Doom, yeah, dude, that would be fucking awesome.
Yeah.
I'm with you. So
Rob.
Although we are going to get a Robert Downey Jr. Hot Toys Doom.
yeah, but I gotta watch the movie first to see if it's even.
Aren't you
I
a
just
little bit
don't know what
excited?
they're doing. I don't know what they're doing, bro. I don't know what they're doing. It's fucking.
It's
I got
hard for
one.
me
I
too,
got-
bro.
Are they doing
I got-
God Emperor Doom?
It's hard
Is it
for me too, man.
Okay, guys,
don't-
I got
Rob, before you
Yeah, otherwise
leave,
we're gonna talk about this, Rob.
Before
So you
you
go.
leave.
We'll talk later.
Thanks, Rob.
Wait, what
Before
were
you
you
Always
going
a
to
go.
pleasure having you.
Return of the
Take care, Rob.
Jedi is a great film.
All right, Rob.
say? I'll say exactly
Go
what it
now.
is, but not right now. But I got a question for y'all. Are
Yes.
we going to get a Hot Toys Kingpin?
For sure.
Hono. I would prefer a Hono one if we could get one.
But
I
from
wanna-
a
I mean-
from the
For a
new
show?
season of Daredevil. New
I don't know,
Yes.
bro. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
if I don't, I
Yes.
got the boss
A
man.
skinny
Those
Kingpin.
toys, I'm good.
We're gonna get one from Hot Toys. We are.
Yeah.
You think so?
The Boss Man figure is amazing.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It's an incredible figure.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Will
We're
Hot
gonna have
Toys
to see.
give us a Kingpin that won't turn yellow? Is the question.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's that. Yes, because my boss man, yeah,
Did
he's
he
like he's
start
wearing
to-
like a beige suit now, bro. Like
Shit.
you've been out in the sun too
Wow.
long, man. He
Oh
does.
wow.
Oh no.
But I will say
Third
this,
party.
and I don't know, CT, if you have this figure yet, but she's a beauty, bro.
Dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. They
Bro,
should. The
she's
Harry and
a
Yeah, I got
beauty,
her
bro.
right here.
Bro,
Yeah.
she is a beauty.
Oh, everybody grab their
bro.
Sabines. There
All right,
they
I
are.
gotta go, Vince.
Oh my
All
god.
right, Rob.
bro.
I'm sorry, brother. I will talk to you soon, Rob. I'll
All
message
right, Rob.
you.
Take care, Rob.
All right, Rob. Ladies and gentlemen,
Bean.
Rob, thank you.
She's
That's
incredible.
why I went off camera for a minute. I ain't even gonna lie. I was like, I gotta.
Look at all the
Yeah.
look at all the Sabines.
Yeah,
I gotta,
she's beautiful, bro.
I gotta take
She
off
is.
too. I gotta put the kid to bed.
Yeah.
You guys to be taken off too,
Oh,
Rob
really?
Ron?
Yeah, it's been.
That's okay. We're gonna wrap in a little bit anyway, dude. I appreciate you coming on and hanging out with us, man. Always, we're always in the
Oh, yeah,
Discord.
Chris, good
so
to
I was
see you,
like,
bro.
Come on,
Nice to
let's
see you,
say
Chris.
what's up.
Yeah, nice to see you.
Good to finally meet you,
live
brother.
on a person.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, man. It's awesome, man. So, no, Chris, go ahead and take care of your stuff. I'll talk to you in Discord if you pop in after the show or whatever. But
Yeah, I'll try. I'll try.
okay, all right, brother. All right, guys. Thank you, Chris, man. I will see you
All right,
soon as
Chris.
well. Hell yeah. Yeah, no, I think that Sabine looks good, man. It's cool that you guys all have that, man.
love
Dylan
it,
says
bro.
fantastic pose, Lael.
Great.
I didn't
Appreciate
see it. I'm
that.
sorry, but I'm gonna go with Dylan's word on that because Dylan's a great poser, by the way.
Bro, this thing is
I'll shout out
it's,
to him on
I'm
that.
telling you, it is an amazing looking figure. When you
Sick.
get it in hand,
Solo that. There we go.
bro, look at it, bro.
And I will. Be
And then you get that
still
eye
in
tilt.
pose.
You get the
side
eye tilt on that, the side eye on that. Yeah, bro. She's beautiful. She is definitely beautiful, bro.
So
I
yeah,
love
we
this
we
figure.
we seen her and met her last year about a year ago.
Damn.
Yeah.
And looks just like her, right?
No. Correction. You seen her, bro, because I didn't get a chance to get back here. Remember? Really? No.
Oh
No,
shit,
I
that's
just-
right.
I remember I lived vicariously through you. The only one that I got the
Mm.
chance to see was Hayden Christensen and Rosario Dawson. You got a chance to see her.
Oh shit! I thought you saw
That's
her.
also
Alright.
cool.
Nah, bro, you did. I was living through you.
No Sabine for me, Commander Green. Not a true fan.
Get him, CT. Get him,
See,
CT.
it's okay. Just you can be a fan. You can be a Star Wars fan. It's fine.
I know you joke, but I know what you also mean because in a weird, fucking twisted way, I almost agree with you, but I don't want to admit it. And the only reason I say that is because it's not just you, because Lael's in the same. You guys, if it's Star Wars, you're in it. And I love
Sorry,
Star
it's the
Wars,
curse, bro.
but I'm not. Am I not a true fan because I don't get everything Star Wars? I mean,
Nah,
Yeah.
you're
No.
okay.
No,
You're okay.
don't go light on him, Lael.
I so calmly said it.
Yeah,
Don't
he said it
go
real
like.
calm.
It's okay. We don't have to build people
Yeah,
up.
he said,
No,
when he
no,
said
I
calm, he
won't go
got.
light on him
He
now.
was like, "Yeah, don't go light on him, man. Don't."
you know what? Listen, I can argue and be like, dude, if you never read Zahn's original fucking trilogy, if you didn't read Heir to the Empire, if you didn't know anything about Dark Empire, then I can be like, you guys aren't fucking true fans. I mean,
Bro,
it's semantics, right?
Hey, yo, Jay, he gave me the Rick Pitino. He was like, "Yo, don't go, don't go."
It was like totally the direction we didn't think he was gonna go.
No, don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't.
Listen, here's what I will say, man. My rebuttal to that is shares the same sentiment with Commander Green, right? I don't have money growing on trees. Sorry, my bad. But if
Yeah,
I
you
had
do.
if I had enough money and enough space, like if I was rich, I think I would have everything because that's kind of the sickness, right? You just get everything.
You
'Cause
don't
we love it.
understand, Mafia. I went through my entire pre-order list and scrubbed a lot of shit. I was like,
Damn.
I had to, bro, because it was just a barrage of stuff, and I had to go with what was the choice for me. So, again, because it's Star Wars, there's a lot of Marvel figures I got sacrificed, bro. I'm sorry. It's just what it was. You know what I mean?
Thumbs up
So-
came up.
So how many pre-orders do you have now, Leo?
I'm down to
Don't
about.
answer that.
Struggling to
Yeah, I
say that
can't
number.
answer. I
He's like,
definitely can't answer that. I don't even want to answer that, bro. I don't. I don't.
Let me advise you. Don't answer that.
I'm not gonna. He said no.
Right, yeah.
You know,
I mean, it's a
shit.
lot.
Keep your mouth closed, bro. Just don't say it. Don't go down that rabbit hole, bro. For real.
No, CT and I were talking about it earlier in Discord too, right? Because I was like, I don't have much, and then he started reading off a fucking list, and I'm like,
Yeah.
shit, I'm saying yes to
Not
like
have
almost
much.
everything.
I'm like, are you getting this? He's like, yeah, maybe. And I'm like, you haven't given me one no yet. I'm like, what are you talking about? You're not done yet.
Yeah.
No, but I am slowing down a little because I mean I'm
We're all
at,
trying.
you know, my collection fluctuates, right? Some things go, you know, obviously things stay, but sometimes things evolve, but I'm still like, I'm around like, I think 260-ish, 270-ish in terms of figures. And
I didn't
no.
even count. I'm not counting. That's the one thing I'm not doing, bro. Fuck that. Nope.
I counted.
I refuse.
I did. Well, I was reorganizing stuff and I built a couple more Maji cases, and then, you know, I was like, what the fuck do I have? Because I'm kind of pruning the collection a little bit. And it's because of that space. It gets to a point where a lot of us here on the panel know, and people in the chat, you know, as well. Like, if, dude, I mean, like, bro, this is one room.
Yeah.
The other room is fucking packed with Maji cases, and you know, it's a couple Detofs and a couple of mono cases, and so
Poor you.
poor me. Well, yeah, well, bro, that's years.
All my toys.
Motherfucker, that's years of shit, you know, and it's like, what do you do? Like, I know, it's first world problems, but go ahead, Jay.
Yeah, it's good problems.
Great problems,
I went on a purge and I got rid of a lot of shit because a lot of stuff was being 2.0'd. You know, a lot of it.
Yeah.
And it's like, let me go ahead and get rid of this stuff now because I know the new stuff is coming, and and space and all that shit. And my wife saw all these boxes go out. And she comes in a room, and she comes in a room, and she comes in a room, and she's like, it doesn't look, there's not a, I can't tell that you got rid of shit.
Exactly. That's the way it is, bro.
So,
Dude,
it's
okay,
crazy.
so I
say that to Toya all the time, bro. I'm like, yo, I got rid of some stuff. She looks at me and be like, Negro, please. You ain't get rid of nothing.
Yep.
Like, okay.
Yeah, I recently got rid of some figures I thought I never would. Jyn Erso's gone. Darkside Anakin's gone. Both Anakins are gone. Obi-Wan's are gone. I know, Leo. I know, right? My Rogue One line's damn near gone.
Heart attack.
You know, so
RoboCop is gone. My RoboCop.
I never thought I'd get rid of these figures, bro.
RoboCop
Never
and
thought I
Murphy is
would.
gone, and then Murphy came right back. Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what. Listen, I put since we're on the topic, I put a poll in the chat, guys, and just let me know if you guys can click the poll, man. How many figures do you think you own? I put 10 to 25, 25 to 50, 50 to 100, or 100 plus. I'm just curious to see what everybody's kind of, because I'm telling you, once you get to that level, it depends on your space too, right? If I'm in an apartment, I'm in a shitty ghetto ass apartment, there's not a lot of room in here as it is. So maybe if I had a house, 270 line doesn't sound like that much, right? Because it's all about square footage and what you have to work with. You know, are you married? Do you have kids? You know, are you confined to, you know, a certain room, or just you know, I don't know. Everybody has a difference, right?
So stop dating Cameron Diaz. You'd have more space.
I might have, bro.
All for the nookie, bro. All for the nookie. All for the nookie.
Man,
Just think about that.
It's tough, dude. No, it is. It can be, you know.
Yeah, it is.
I know.
It is.
No, you know, you're funny though, because there were a couple girls I dated that were pretty well off too, and could have been a different story, but
bro, you know what though, honestly, right? I see these conversations now, like people, you know, when we're talking about like people that are kind of reevaluating, curating their collection. And I think it's happened within the last 3 to 4 months, or actually since like October, August, September, October, when they started giving us this barrage of figures coming out, and stuff was just dropping left and right, and people were like, damn, like, what am I going to do here? What am I going to do there? And then those conversations are to be had. People are like, you know, I've gotten rid of a whole bunch of shit. Like, I've spent so much money this last couple of, and they, you know, like Hot Toys didn't give a shit about Christmas. They didn't give a, they didn't care. They just dropped shit left and right, bro. So it was hard. Definitely a hard conversation, bro. But listen,
it is, man.
I got to get out of here because I got to go upstairs and get ready to pray before
No, all
we,
good, bro. All good. Yeah, we're gonna wrap
yeah.
probably in a few anyway. So it's
man.
perfect timing,
So
man. But I
appreciate it,
appreciate
man. Thank you for having me here, bro. Remember,
always, my man.
everybody. I mean, again, when it gets too expensive, you got to queue it up for me, Mafia. You got to queue it up. Yeah, if you can pull up that CT603,
but I'm already.
That
I'm already there, bro.
CT603 card, bro. Definitely make sure you queue that up.
No more cards.
Only true Star Wars fans can apply.
I got that do back using
right.
that card, bro. So that's what
There is no more card. There is no more card. Doge put an end to it. We've been clipped. It's all over.
Cards are void now. Is that what happened? Like, what is it you do
They
here?
got you. They got you.
All right, I'll take it. I'll take it.
They got
It's all over. It was a hell of a ride.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, got you. Anyway, man, thank you for having me, bro.
Oh, always, bro. Always, man.
Thank you. Anyway,
good.
man,
That was a good
appreciate
one.
it.
You
Good to
you got
see
your show tomorrow
everybody.
morning though, yeah? Doing the Collectors Lounge in the morning?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna do it, man. I'm gonna do it tomorrow morning. So, man,
Okay.
appreciate
All
it.
right.
Thank you for
Sweet,
having me,
my
here,
friend.
everybody.
I might
Love
swing
y'all.
by in the chat and see if there's any haters.
Come on through,
I'm
bro.
over there.
Come on through. I got you.
Hono haters. I gotta find them all.
Now, you know what?
You know
With
what?
the crew
You know
tomorrow,
what?
bro, you're gonna be in the same space because everybody so far is like, yeah, they digging it, bro. So you know what I mean? We had that conversation, man. You'll be all right.
Since
Just
from
come on
Canada,
through.
there's no Doge up here. It still works.
All right,
But
man.
no,
Love y'all,
always,
man.
man. Fun, man. Dude, you too,
Talk
man.
to y'all later. Good
We'll
to
talk
see you.
soon.
Good to see you,
Later,
Mario.
bro.
Everybody out
Hey,
there,
man.
man. Talk to y'all
Hell
later.
yeah, bro.
Peace out.
Later.
Peace out,
All right,
bro.
man.
brother. Peace, brother.
Hell yeah. Yeah, that's pretty funny, man. That was a good one there, CT. But no, it does happen, man. You know, you get to a point where, I mean, I've done it. Jay's done it. Nomara, you've done it. I think we've all probably maybe have done it. I mean, you just some things go and then new things come in, and you kind of get bottlenecked by your space. You know, and when you have vehicles too, that's a big thing, man. You're like, oh my god, if you have 6 vehicles, you're like, how many figures can I put here?
Only 6?
Fun though. It lets you.
I'm down to
reassess.
6 vehicles now. How many vehicles you got?
Only got like what 3?
So what the fuck you being like only 6?
Because you it seems like you got more than 6, man. I thought I sworn you had like 10 vehicles, bro.
I did have 10 vehicles. I'm down
There's
to
a
I'm down to
revolving
6.
door over there.
There you go.
Yeah.
Damn.
I know. I might be down to 5. I might be down to 5. I might get rid of the 22. You know, just for Batmobiles, because I think the 66, the 89, and the 95, that's like my era. You know, and I think that's good. I think that's good.
You know, as a true Star Wars fan, I'm just wondering, why is there an astronaut in a true Star Wars collector's display?
That's Neil Adams,
That's
bro.
Neil Adams.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, he has some Marvel and he has Star
That's
Trek
my
as
new
well.
shelf. Any new figure will wind up there. So Neil Armstrong was one of my last figures in. So that will migrate upstairs, but like right now that's where I put anything new. Those are my favorite figures actually on that shelf.
It's very good because
yeah,
you got a nice amount of Star Trek as well. I mean, you know, it's great, man. It's always good to see, man.
With all that Star Trek, man, I question that true Star Wars fan card, man. With all that Star Trek behind you, bro. I mean, I don't know.
Hey, man, I love it all. I love it all, but Star Wars is like if the budget or anything becomes a problem, then it's all Star Wars. It's no this, no that. You know, I'm fortunate to go ahead and go outside that IP, and I was fortunate enough that they 2.0'd everything, so I took advantage of that. But you know, just having fun today, you know, in regards to Hono and really just collecting in general. And I'm glad you showed off your legendary figures because, man, I mean, collecting it's just fun all around.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
So you know, whether it's Hono, Micro Galaxy,
yeah,
or the legendary figures, man, I love it all. So yeah, whenever people are talking about my Star Wars, man, CT603 is gonna show up like the Kool-Aid man to the goddamn wall.
Buzzing
I
in the
ain't
brick wall.
I ain't having it ever. ever. I'm gonna die on that hill.
Dude, that micro galaxy, man, that's so hard to avoid for me personally. I love the ships and all the little shit like that, and it's just so.
Then they have the vault.
So hard to
that
avoid.
are extra detailed, and they
Yeah.
have different paint apps, so they're doing it right, and it's fun.
Yeah, they look clean.
They're not breaking the bank. You know, it's
No,
not,
they are
like,
cool.
Not
They are
everything has to be Hot Toys, and it's very expensive to keep up on the 6-scale world. You know,
Yeah, I think it was last year in San
Well,
Diego. They had like this big old booth of just of all of that shit just out there, and it looked incredible, man. I was like, damn,
yeah,
can't do it, can't do it, man. I'm already in too deep with other shit.
Well, that's what's difficult, man. I mean, I know, and I'm not going to talk about it too much because you guys probably already know, and I know Jay covered a lot of it as well Thursday. But you know, in that morning, you know, when I had Fabio on from Caustic Plastic, I mean, these guys are doing awesome shit, dude. Awesome shit. If you guys haven't watched the stream again, dude, check it out. It's the last live stream on my channel. A lot of insights, man. Because you know they were doing some niche stuff for a while, which is really cool stuff that they're doing, but. You know, heavy hitters, you know, coming in with the Crow and Conan and, you know, obviously a lot of the classic horror films and the Universal Monsters. And
That
but that's the
Frankenstein
other
looks
thing.
incredible, man.
Dude,
that
it does.
Frankenstein is nuts.
Yes.
The more I look at it, the more it's things are going on. It's
Dude,
doing
it gives you FOMO like no tomorrow. I'm like,
It's-
no, I'm
Dude,
not
right?
into monsters,
Friggin'
and I see it, I'm like, oh my.
all I'm thinking about, and someone said it, I don't know who, I think it might have been in Discord, but someone was talking about like a Wolfman. Well, wait until they do and I was like, oh my God, like I have to have that Wolfman. And then when I have the Wolfman, it's gonna be like, I wish I got that Frankenstein.
Yeah.
You know, I wish
Yeah,
I got
exactly.
the Mummy. So it's definitely put me in a place where I'm like, I need to shit or get off the pot. Like this is the moment, and
that's what's tough
Everything's
because we
coming out
are.
now.
We're
and
in
then I
our
got you
respective
friggin'
IPs.
calling me going, hey, got more Star Trek coming in. I got you. You're like, ah.
I know.
You
Great
don't
time.
want to be like me and had that Bela Lugosi, which was a great figure, and then sold it off. And because I was like,
You
oh,
are
this
like
is-
the third person I've heard that from.
yeah, idiot.
Yeah, I think you did too.
Yep.
I did too, but dude,
And I
like you
need it.
said earlier,
Hector
space.
too?
Yeah, I
Space,
sold
do.
my Bella because I'm out of the monsters too, bro. The space is uber limited, and like with the Caustic Plastics, bro, you gotta go all in with the
Get rid of
dials,
those
man.
Fisher Price animated Batman figures you have there.
Yeah, I
you
should,
can
right?
put some
That
more
dial.
Oh, yeah, man.
But you know what? I am gonna point out something that Fabio said on that stream, that I was sacrificing so many chickens and with my Santeria uncle. I want a dedicated Arnold Schwarzenegger line, and boy, we're gonna get it. We're getting a legacy Arnold Schwarzenegger collection. That's where I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna say, in art, Hot Toys, I'll be back because I gotta focus on that shit.
Yeah.
That's oh man, oh boy.
I know, and it's so damn tough because I'm that way, you know, even with the Stallone stuff going on right now.
Yeah.
Keith, let me
You
know if
know.
you want to get rid of that. I'm sorry.
Which one?
Nothing.
What you talking about?
Nothing.
Get rid of what?
Huh? Who said
Huh?
what?
What'd you say?
Nothing.
What'd you say? I just
Call
said
me.
what?
Call me Keith. You sell
Keith. What did Keith say? Did I miss something? Oh, if you ever want to get rid of it. Well, he is on eBay for like 300-ish, which isn't too bad, but even totally made me lose my fucking train of thought here. But no, I have a lot of the Stallone, the Rocky stuff, and and with a Schwarzenegger line, of course, I want to get that. And then that's tough because I too collect Star Wars, and I collect Marvel and DC and all these one-offs. Chuck Norris, a lot of 80s, 90s action films, and so I think my collection's a bit more diverse in that sense because I've got like 100 different IPs, scattered throughout. But that's what makes it so hard because like Hector said and everybody else, like space will start to creep up on you real
You would
quick.
need you would need at least 2 DF-120s for all those diorama pieces, bro. This Conan is going to be a 2-pack with separate dio pieces for each of those figures. I'm just like, what the fuck am I going to do? There's going to be a Batwing on this wall like later this year. Like, I don't know what the fuck I'm going to do. So
Amazing.
Yeah, there is a
But it's
lot
all good.
of
But it's all good problems. That's the thing. It's great problems to have. It really is. The thing that I found real interesting Anthony, with you and Fabio's conversation, he said something. He dropped a little nugget out there. And I know you can't go into detail with it, but he said something about Vincent Price and an MGM property. And that has me really interested.
Me too.
Very interested. Very interested. If it's what I think it is, and I'm just gonna leave it at that. But that if they're doing that, that's gonna be phenomenal. That's gonna be completely game changing if it's what I'm thinking.
I concur.
And thanks to Fabio, I now will be pronouncing Feisen Feachen. So
that was good. That was good. Bo Fettuccini, what's up, my man? Thanks for coming through, bro. I'm gonna probably wrap it a little bit here, but man, we had a great show here, man. If you want to catch up on the replay, man, but it's always good to see you, my friend. Yeah, Amir knows the movie. Tim Harvey as well, The Abdominal. Yeah, I mean, we'll have to see. It could be that. I don't know, man. I don't know. I really hope he does an Elvira personally.
Yes.
You know, that needs to be in. Yeah, Mario. Yeah, that would be nice.
With silicone grade melons.
Yes. Yes. That's gonna be.
I'll buy that for $1.
Yeah, bro. But they do great stuff. I know a lot of you guys were in the stream on the live chat, so I appreciate all you guys' support and showing up and asking questions. But if you guys didn't watch it again, yeah, go check it out on the channel, man. It was Thursday morning. Very cool, man. Fabio's great, and we've been working together for a while, so it's always good to have him on and a lot of insight in that company. But that's the whole point I'm trying to make, is that with that, you may go down that route. You may be going down InArt and Hot Toys and Marvel and DC and whatever. And it gets so a lot. It can be overwhelming, man. And I hate that because, me, as a content creator, Jay, you as well, Mario, there's, we don't always get every single thing. And sometimes, the hype gets you and, yeah, it's fucking awesome. And you get it. And then you're like, okay, I still do like. It's not like everything I ever pick up I don't like, right? Because you don't buy it if you don't like it. Usually, I mean, it doesn't happen. Like you mentioned, Jay. Like there's companion pieces that you're like, oh, well, that's gonna look great together, and then that one may go out the door because you're like, at the end of the day, if I love Spider-Man, then I'm gonna keep the Spider-Man, and I may get rid of the Doc Ock, as an example.
I love my old man Keaton that Hector was just talking about. I love that from the Flash. I like Supergirl. I think she's a dope figure, and we're not going to see that version of Supergirl, so that's good. The Flash, I like that figure. I showed it here last week. I got a problem with that figure. I do. After having it a week, I almost want to go back in and do another video on that figure.
Really?
Because
Hit it with the black light.
it's cool. It's really cool.
Hit it with the black light.
It's cool. Yeah, it's cool. But the black light is cool. But the thing of it is, it's like you're either gonna pose. If you pose the shit out of it, those wrinkles are unforgiving. That's one. And then two, if you want to just preserve it, you just gotta keep them posed up. You just gotta keep them in a static pose. And what the fuck is the purpose of having a Flash if you're gonna have him in a static pose? So though it's like it's not a fun figure the way it should be, but it is, but it isn't at the same time.
So does it not heal on its own like the Spider-Man figures?
No, it doesn't.
Damn. Yeah. Oh well.
Yeah.
Did you get the ring on?
Huh?
Are you wearing the ring? Did you get the ring on?
Not today. But I did wear it all week. I ain't even gonna lie. I wore it all fucking week.
Yeah,
man.
Take it to work.
Hell
That's funny, man. What's up, Wheels, man? Thanks for coming, my man. Yeah, guys, for you guys just tuning in, guys, we are going to probably wrap here in a little because we're at that 2-hour mark. But I encourage you guys to check the replay if you guys are just coming on in. But yeah, I mean, that's kind of a bummer, dude. But then what do you do? What are you trying to show? We got something over here?
No, I'm just opening.
Oh, okay. I thought you were trying to. That's the Sabine. Okay. And that sucks because some things I understand. You're like, well, I like the figure, but it looks like I'm gonna have to kind of museum pose it.
Yeah. Sucks. Oh.
which kind of sucks. I get that, and you know we get that way sometimes because we're like, damn, we're paying kind of expensive.
And that's why I like that symbiote Spider-Man Hono. I mean, you don't have to like you
Worry
can
about it.
because that frustrates me. Like you get that Flash figure, you pose it, and you leave a little frustrated with that. You can grab that Hono figure and take it out on him. Just be like,
right, just pose the shit out of it and have no problems.
Yeah.
For that Spider-Man in the manual, do they give you like any warnings about like your fingernail or anything like nicking the suit? Like, so for the Adam West and the Superman, they tell you to be careful handling a suit because like if you have like some calluses and shit on your finger, some threads will pop out of that suit.
I don't know if it says it in the booklet,
So
but
they
I
don't
can
give you a booklet with Hono. They don't.
Oh,
like
yeah,
the
the box.
instructions are just printed on the box. And
Okay.
what I will say is that Spider-Man suit is like thicker. The material, it's a cloth material, but it's
Okay.
thicker than that. Those
Spandex. Let's call them spandex.
those
yeah.
Mars Toys Batman bat suits and stuff.
Okay.
Right? Yeah.
Well, I will say I talked to Bloomer, so shout out to Late Bloomer, you know, one of our bros, but he said that to be careful because I think he said he nicked his because of his fingernail. Yeah, a little bit because it can just kind of
cut your damn fingernails, dude.
I would probably wear gloves for that just because of the fabric. I don't want to end up pulling a string and being like, ah, shit, you know. So, but I agree with you, man. Posability is where it's at. You know, I've got the Hono Wolverine is great. I'm gonna have the brown suit Monday. It should be here, so I'm looking forward to that. And then you know, so I'm down with it. You know, at the end of the day, I know we can joke and have our opinions, but I think, you know, Hono coming in and bringing in all sorts of stuff, you know, you know, Marvel and now Star Wars Rebels, that's good for everybody, you know, because it's going to give people you know, a chance to get something a little bit more affordable and hopefully more toyetic in the sense that not the way it looks, but perhaps like,
I get it, man. It
playability.
ain't no
You
artisan
can play with it
Anakin.
and pose it.
Yeah, it's no artisan Anakin, but it is its own little separate line that they're gonna get going, and that's exciting. I can't wait to have a couple of these figures and start putting them together and see what you guys think then.
Yeah, I think it'll be real. I do think they're gonna be fun. I do. Psycho Mantis, hell yeah, dude. Cool name, man. Looking forward to the new Metal Gear remake, dude, coming. But are they ever gonna make a Asajj Ventress hot toy? I think so. I mean,
of course.
You know, we weren't really sure if they were gonna do a Savage, right? But they did. And then you figure, well, shit, if they're gonna do that, you know, because kind of, you know, some people were thinking, you know, maybe they won't because there's not a likeness, there's no live action representation yet of a lot of figures, but did a Savage, he looks great. So I think Asajj has got to be on the way at some point. I mean, that Clone Wars line's pretty deep already.
Mario, how do we get Star Wars back on that shelf, man? What's it gonna take? What
6-pack?
It's just you're hurting me. You're killing me. It's just it's impressive. It is. That's impressive, but
you're muted, Mario.
I'm reading his lips. He's like, "What the fuck? What the fuck?"
No, I still can't hear you, bro. What happened?
Hang on.
I'll
hear you now.
I can hear you.
Oh, I turned off my freaking video and now you guys can hear me. All right.
No problem. Yeah. So go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, dude, I've had Star Wars on the shelf for the past 2-3 years and shit, dude.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
and I've had all of these figures building up that I never got to display. So I wanted to enjoy it for a little bit.
Okay, we saw him.
Huh? You saw?
We saw them. Yep. Bye bye. Bye.
Good.
Yeah. Let me get to work on that.
They look.
I'm just debating whether or not I found a film a collection tour in here or not, or just hurry up and just dismantle it and get the troopers
No,
out.
that looks great. You know, that shelf is you got a good camera angle. I like how you, even whether it's Star Wars or Marvel, you've done a good job whenever you get on
Thank you,
camera.
man.
It looks good.
Thanks, man. Appreciate
It
it.
does look good, bro. I'm trying to look at all of them right now. I know you're full screen, but it just looks. Oh yeah, they got your DC down there.
Little
That looks-
Doraemon there.
What?
What you call it? 66 Riddler and Alfred also came in, so I'm trying to working somewhere.
What's up
in
with the
between there and the
Doraemon,
second row.
Mario?
What's that?
What's up with the Doraemon just chilling in the back there?
With the who?
The Doraemon, like the cat, the blue cat that you have in the shell.
The blue cat. I have no idea
Yeah,
what you're talking about, bro.
Doraemon, dude, right there.
Oh, way
Yeah.
back to that light
Yeah,
blue.
look at the Doraemon.
cat.
Oh,
It almost looks like a Funko Pop.
that's the wife's. That's the wife. She put it in there.
That makes sense.
So, yeah, that's your space.
Okay.
That's your space.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
Doraemon. That's right. Yeah.
Okay.
I was like, what are you
You're like,
talking
no,
about?
who? The what?
Mario was like, "Thank you very much, Mr. Roboto."
Yeah, I didn't know what he was fucking saying either, bro.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right.
man.
It's like, I think I'm having a stroke. I can't
No, I didn't know what he was saying either, bro.
saying
Oh,
something, and it's a
An Asian
word,
thing.
but I can't.
yeah.
This
yeah.
figure is fucking awesome. Sorry, she is.
Thanks, really.
She looks great, man.
She is
Dude, what you
awesome.
do? Speaking of Philly, man, maybe you guys hook up again, man. He helps record a new one, and then you tear down or
Oh,
something.
dude, I live way too far now. I moved further
that's
north.
right. You, did
know,
move.
so
yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
You did move.
Yeah.
You did move. Sorry, I'm all just fucking commissioning you and shit.
Well, even
But he did a good
before-
job. You know what I'm saying?
He
That's why I
did,
was like, I
yeah.
know
He
you
feel like he
moved,
did an amazing job, and even where I lived
Yeah.
previously, man, that was a hell of a drive for him. Still,
Mm.
you know. So
Yeah.
San Diego's not like a hop, skip, and a jump away, dude. It feels like a good 2-hour drive.
Yeah, that's true. That
Yeah,
is.
so.
Yeah.
Nothing like a good audiobook to help you on the way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
True Noir. Our buyer and its production. So shout out for him again. But no, listen, guys, we're probably gonna wrap, man. We're at like 2:20, man. Unless we have anything else to say. I mean, Harry, do you have
That was
any
the only
final
thing we had
thoughts on
today.
that? That's all we had tonight. Yeah, and that was
Yeah.
plenty. That's plenty enough to throw everybody in the fucking ring. And
Right, quite a bit of a discussion there.
yeah,
Yeah.
but it's good to have you here, Harry. Man, you know.
Yeah, man. Thanks. Yeah, it's always fun to be on stream with you guys. We had a really in-depth discussion today. That was cool.
Yeah,
But yeah,
man.
in the end, man, like I'm just glad we have options. People collect what they want to collect, man, and yeah, I'm just happy for everybody.
Absolutely, my man. And listen,
I mean,
you guys all
this
know
is
that, right?
a-
We do this all the time. We can have differing opinions, and we're all cool. That's what's fun about it. You can be like, fuck you, this shit's Fisher Price, it sucks dick. And which is the highlight of the night, by the way, Hector. I gotta
I
say.
don't know why
Yeah,
you tell
We need a
Everybody loves
montage of this Hector, dude.
I'm not trying to open up old wounds. I know it's only been like 45 minutes, but it's still all fun and games, until something
Everybody
loses
loves
an eye.
dick.
Until somebody's figure sucks dick.
Right. And Charlie here. Look, Charlie's not wrong. I have 67 votes, man. I'm gonna let it run just a couple more minutes before I end the show. But 40% of the poll so far, you guys are over 100 plus figures. So
Wow.
that's a little surprising, somewhat to see, to be honest, because it is a lot. It is a lot, guys. I mean, it's
Quite a lot.
we get we'll have those discussions again from time to time. But space is definitely
a lot of
fucking-
true Star Wars fans out there.
Is it? I didn't write how many true Star Wars fans there are out there.
I can tell. I can tell.
I know, but
You're just
know.
not you. Yeah.
no. Look, I still have I have a pretty modest collection though. I think I still have about 35, 45 Star Wars figures.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
I mean, I did have like 200, I think, close to, but I mean, it's
You almost had it fucking all at one point.
I had everything. I had fucking
Rock'em
everything.
Chris has got it all. He's
Now
got
Rock'em Chris has it all. That's right. Most of it. Which listen, there's a time and place, and I enjoyed them for the years that I had them, and now that I'm happy that someone else can enjoy them the same way I could. So, you got to understand, before I wrap,
Is he
there wasn't-
enjoying them though?
I'm sure he is in his own way. But there was a time, and Mario, you know as well, and Jay, that there wasn't a lot. Definitely not like what we are now.
Yeah.
We had a bit of Marvel and a lot of Star Wars, and
Yeah.
very few DXs in between, one or two Terminators. We didn't have a whole lot, one or two one-offs, and so that was the bulk of the time, and we didn't have an in art. We didn't have all this crazy new IPs, so they served their purpose, man. I'll always love Star Wars, but I like having a wide variety of shit, and there's just no way I could have done that I simply couldn't do it financially and and space wise. There was no way. So yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know what else to say about that, guys. But yeah, Nightwing has less than 15 Star Wars figures. Yeah, man. I mean, everybody's got.
You can still be a true fan. It's not about how many you have. You're on your path. You're on the path.
I have a Darth Vader. That means I'm a true Star Wars fan.
No.
Yes.
No.
Look at that. You are.
No.
Where is he? Let's go. Let's fucking go, man.
No.
Before we leave, Hector's got a point to prove.
No.
I am fucking elite. Here we go. Look at this shit.
Oh my.
It's a good figure, though, man. That's a good figure. That's a
Can't sell,
Empire
yeah.
Strikes Back. Yeah.
Yes.
I know, but other than that, dude, guys, yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap, dude. I mean, I don't know if we got anything really to discuss. Mario or Jay, my friends, my brothers, got anything coming up you want to talk about? Or
we did LWO last on the P-Rock's channel, man. It was fun. It was fun to be back, dude. It was a fun discussion, man. And
yeah,
I want to check that out. For myself, I'm just still laying low for a little bit. Pop up here and there.
No, totally, man. I'm glad you were able to make it tonight again, man. That was awesome.
Yeah, man. Yeah, thanks for having me on. It was good to see everybody. Again.
Yeah, no, always fun.
Big
I know.
ass panel, man. Damn.
I was gonna say, listen, normally you guys know I don't do like a full nine panel show, so I appreciate you guys in the chat and on the panel bearing with me, trying to moderate everybody, giving everybody a chance to speak and not getting too crazy. So I think it was good having everybody on. It's cool to have Rockamon on as well, seeing everybody hang out together and have fun and talk about this shit. It's the shit we love. So it's a big panel tonight, man. So I'm glad
nothing better than having a 9-man panel and talking about sucking dick. Ain't that right?
Right.
I mean, I didn't bring it up.
Tune in for next week when we start talking fisting.
Yeah, I know, man. But it's always fun, man. That's what it's about, man. But Jay, my man,
Yes, sir.
I don't know.
Man, not much going on. Like I said, I haven't done any reviews on the Ahsoka line, so I'm probably gonna do one. I'm probably gonna drop them all like back to back. So yeah. I'll do that, and we've got a couple other things coming out, so we'll see what happens. Any latest news we'll drop on it. I also got some surprise videos coming. So
we like surprise videos.
Surprise.
Yeah,
Surprise.
Thank you so much for having me. Always good to be with
Dude,
you guys.
You're a shoe in, bro. You're always in. You're always here, no matter what. You never have to thank, bro. That's what we do here, man. But of course, I mean. I don't know what's going on with me. Well, maybe. I think I'm gonna have Yost on next week. Talk some Jazz Inc. Oh yeah. Talk about a lot of cool stuff that he's doing. I also kind of want to dabble in a little discussion with him about the end of Star Wars with him and see kind of how that goes and just hear a little bit of perspective on that. And so that should be kind of cool. Supposed to have Mondo on last week, but we had a scheduling conflict. They got a lot on, so I will probably have them on, if not this week, the following week, because we still want to talk about their, Creature Black Lagoon and a couple other things that they're doing on their animated lines. So try to stay tuned for that. I'll try to update if you guys aren't in the Facebook group. Come join the Facebook group, and that's where I do a lot of updates, and of course in Discord as well. You guys can join in there if you have not already. At the very least in our general chat, we're always talking about news and updates. So there's always something going on somewhere, whether it's Facebook or Discord. So if you're not already in there, I encourage you guys to come check it out. But other than that, Hector, dude, it's always fun. And CT, I don't know if you have any final thoughts or.
No, man, just digging Daredevil and Invincible. So can't wait to watch the rest of those episodes come out and see what that brings us. Hot Toys went ahead and teased us with Hot Toys is the way. They put that up and took it down. So feel like some Star Wars stuff is going to be coming our way any day now. So I'm just bracing myself for that. But it's been stuff's been coming from Sideshow and good time all around. So just going to continue hunting down the Hono haters everywhere. Wherever you are, I'll find you eventually. I'll be visiting all the chat rooms. So expanding
On
my
patrol,
list
as
here.
it were, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, Hector thought he was slick. Thought he was going to go on LWO. They know I go to bed early. You know, because I get up early. So he thought, I'll go on LWO and just.
I literally was just
talk some
under
shit.
the covers, and I'm just like, all right, let's go on. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun though, seeing you and V, and that was
Yeah.
cool, man. That was fun. That was fun though. But yeah, CT's doing the rounds, guys. So if you're out there, he's making a list, I guess. I'll go ahead and end the poll though. But yeah, 41%, guys, 100 plus, man. Yeah, it's a lot of stuff, and we have so much more coming. So yeah, dude. Again, everybody, it's been awesome. I hope everybody has a great weekend. Harry, it's good to see you again as always.
Yeah,
We got to
man,
finish our
always.
photography.
Yeah, I
Fucking
was gonna
videos
ask.
soon.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, man. Like, if you're free, like this week or something, let's.
I'm not.
Finish it, man. Okay.
But the week after,
We'll
I
never
will
finish it
be.
then.
I know, but the week after, I will be. I still have to
fine,
finish a
fine.
few instructional videos for XO6. I got a little bit of work to do.
All right, man.
You know,
Next
with
week
Star
is-
Trek. But the week after, I think we can wrap up our
All
photography
right, man.
series.
Yeah, let's wrap it up. Yeah.
And that's a good thing to say too. I know there's still 100 in the chat, man. Check out our photography series, man. If you haven't, if you're into toy photography, Harry and I think we did like 5 or 6 parts. It's on the channel. There's a
some
playlist
basic-
as well.
Some basic stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, and we'll be wrapping it up. We're going to be talking about kind of doing more mobile shots as well for people who are on cell phones and stuff, and little tips and tricks you can do with that as well. So, you know, look forward to that. We'll be finishing that up, and you know, always
being here,
a
sir.
pleasure. Hell yeah, my man. And dude, Fat Batman, my man as well, man. Happy birthday again, bro. I hope to talk to you soon, man. Maybe I'll give you a call this week or something, man, if you're around. I know you've been busy as well, but appreciate you, man. Always, guys. And yeah, I think as always, I'm gonna leave Hector here. You can go ahead and just take us out, my man.
Look, listen, right? Look, just because me and CT have a disagreement about the toys, we're still the very best friends. But his advice. Now that I have the Darth Vader, I am a true Star Wars fan, right? Look at this, right? so please, all right? I'll see you guys in Japan celebration. Have a great weekend, everyone. And remember, don't talk shit. Don't suck dick either.